Hey everybody, welcome to Fontaine Futuristics. We're almost over with this walkthrough. It's been a little while. I was distracted with some stuff. And this is the end of the line, baby. Nice Tron reference, Sinclair. You know, legit, this is where shit gets real. I really like this part. And, well, I mean, it ain't no final part, but we're getting there.
We're slowly getting to the final part, and I am excited to see it.
Indeed. Plus, he's actually giving us the down low and telling us what we missed. So, okay, so here's one of my favorite audio logs in this game. Alone at Last. This is from Edge Ryan. You know what, I'm gonna listen to all this.
Facility belongs to the city now, to Ryan Industries, at least until the rioting subsides.
He was the boss of everything.
It's unfortunate that such measures had to be taken. I must admit, it is gratifying to see this building
Nice.
condemned. Fontaine is gone. Lamb is gone.
Close enough.
At last.
I'm alone at last. Alone in my city. I think this is really great, honestly, because it shows like Andrew Ryan finally winning, or so he thought. Like, now we know the irony of the situation, because he didn't win at all. Like, not only Fontaine was still alive and still plotting his destruction, which he did in Bioshock 1, but like, you know, Lamb was also still alive and trapped, and she would eventually rise up. So, yeah, I mean, in the end of the day, he didn't manage to, like, be alone with the city, and he ended up dying. So...
Also, Adam, the Enderborn says, may I just say both of your sprites got some sweet glasses. Yeah,
oh, thank you. We love our
Gucci.
sweet, sweet glasses. Absolutely Gucci, man. Let's fucking go. I mean, honestly, like, I like that we're matching in shape and size overall. Ooh.
I know, we're both round.
Okay, nobody fucking needs this. Oh, it's also worth stating that, like, oh shit, wrong button. A quick saving is not F5. I've been playing too much Sniper Elite 4. Let's go. Speaking of which, like, it's been a while since I played this game, so I might be a little bit rusty. Since last part, at least.
Did everything to fuck people over and never won. Capitalism at its finest.
Oh, yeah.
And by the time you hear this,
Amazing.
I will be
Capitalism
clinically insane.
all over Bioshock 2. Capitalism is bad as the moral. Can't believe some people say this game is not political.
Last-ditch effort to assist anyone I
Alright,
might
so, Dead Man's
How do
Message.
fucking-
Nice
I swear to
cliche.
God, how do fucking people play games like these and not think they're political in any way? Like, you're essentially trying to tell a story. Everything that tells a story is political in a way.
Yeah, I mean, that's the funny thing about, like, some gamers. They really don't, like, exercise anything related to critical thinking when they're playing. It's just fucking insane, you know?
In my opinion, any game that has glowing fauna, 10 out of 10.
Nice. Already ranking a fucking 10 out of 10. But, babe, their Bioshock 3 had... Borderlands 3 had fucking glowing fauna, I think. You take it back,
That's
please.
an exception.
Okay, one exception to the rule. Yeah, I mean, we were actually talking about future plannings of what to stream and stuff. And when I get into the Borderlands series, which was a big deal for me when I was younger, you know, Borderlands 2, Borderlands the pre-sequel, and then Borderlands 3. When we get into that, like, I want to make sure that I am ready to just play all of them back to back and no interruptions. So we might play Bioshock Infinite before we go to any of those. Like, which is, you know, it's a little bit sad for those that want to see me get into Borderlands already, but you know how it is.
And don't worry, I'm also low-key disappointed because I do really want to play Borderlands.
I mean, honestly,
Too, but
we do all want to play.
Also realize that if me and Morgan...
Yes? Sorry.
yeah, if me and Morgan actually, like, play Borderlands 2 first and then we want to play Bioshock Infinite, that's not gonna work.
Okay, this is glitch. This guy should be moving. Oh well, bye. Oh, there he is.
You can hit a
Well,
bugger.
let's see what this does. Oh shit, she's moving. Alright, hold on. This guy's glitch. He's supposed to be moving around. I'm gonna quickly reload. Yeah, but honestly, what we were saying is essentially kind of like fucking freaky. Some fucking gamers legitimately don't really exercise any critical thinking when they're watching the things they're watching or gaming the things they're gaming. Which leads to, like, they're fucking, you know, just thinking that games like Bioshock are not political in the slightest. And that's fucking crazy, man. Alright, there we go.
It's like people saying that Call of
Oh,
Duty
shit,
isn't
wrong.
political, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, don't get me wrong. Call of Duty doesn't stand for anything good, but but to believe that there's no political message imbued within it is a flawed thinking, because it does believe in things Nothing good
Though
though.
at the same time, I'm still kind of trying to figure out exactly what Bioshock is trying to say to me.
I mean,
But
honestly,
that's
we'll
also
get to
because like
the
we've been
central
talking through the
message.
story a little bit,
Oh,
so I
shit.
haven't. Whoops.
I am rusty. Alright, let's go.
It's
alright.
fine. It's fine.
Hang on, am I gonna have to reload this fucking chapter? Because this guy's glitched and he's supposed to be moving. Oh my god. This is what I get for playing the non-fucking, like, version. Okay, we're gonna have to restart the chapter. Luckily, we just started, so I'm gonna fucking speed run through this.
Run.
Sorry, people. Alright, let's fucking go. Let's run, let's run, ignore everything. I'm really sorry, babe. This game has a lot of story and so many audio logs, so it's very hard to, like, you know, accompany everything while we're talking about random shit. Indeed.
Open the door.
Indeed.
Open the door.
Open the door, let's fucking go, let's fucking go. I mean, especially when I'm constantly talking about shit like, you know, I'm constantly, crack shot. I'm constantly talking about like fucking other unrelated stuff. Yeah?
I did actually really like the audio logs of Lamb, because like she has some stuff to say, and I like that she she is like essentially like a psychologist.
Indeed.
And you know, like usually psychologists are supposedly like, you know, supposed to help people, you know, because
You know, be a very unorthodox, simple way of like interacting with someone that needs help. But whoops.
if used for evil.
It's pretty interesting to see an evil psychologist slash psychiatrist in the game, honestly. It's an interesting take on a villain. It's also worth stating that it's an interesting take on an enemy, like villain as a whole. Hey, to check the loser. Because she is just some guy, you know? She doesn't have powers like that she's gonna use. She's not gonna shoot you with a gun. She's just a lady. Just pretty funny.
Yeah, she literally like has like her knowledge is her power, and I really like that.
And her influence too. Knowledge and influence is a pretty interesting power for someone. Let's go. Right. Also, I'm speed running because the last part like lagged but like got bugged out a little bit. Thank you, non-remastered version. But honestly, that's the thing. They visually really aren't that distinct, so it doesn't change much. I mean, the sad thing too is like
the other thing was super fucking like laggy for some reason when we started recording it.
yeah,
so.
it wasn't doing for a good recording. Okay, is he moving now? Okay, he's moving now. There you go.
Finally.
Perfect. We're back in business. Sorry that we had to walk through this, y'all. Well, hello, Iris. Welcome to back to this. We are fucking continuing the. Oh, let me fucking get another strike on this guy. Woo!
Nice.
Fuck yeah, I enjoy this. Ooh, that was a C.
Smashed fire.
Also, I'm really used to using the harpoon gun because on the remaster version, I was using a harpoon gun, and like, believe me, you know, I thought that it wouldn't be that good, you know, like I hadn't used it in ages or played using it in ages, but it's really good. It's really satisfying to use, especially with all the upgrades. Also, this guy is communicating with me through that little drone, and he's gone insane. Oh, I mean, it's worth stating. Like,
that's why he's been kind of.
what the fuck is going on with my camera? What was that? That was really disorientating.
Oh,
oh Jesus! Okay, hang on. We got a big boy. We got a flying boy. There you go.
Oh.
Honestly, like, it's worth stating, like, Gil Alexander, he, like, sent a message through us, like, pre-recorded as if he was already dead. And now we get to see stuff like, you know, this, where he's, like, communicating currently.
Sugary Falcon's probably swooning over Red at her stream.
True, I mean,
And
Red's got her own stream going on, so they're probably there. It's a damn shame, but we started a stream, like, 1 hour late, so, they're probably all over at the stream that started earlier. Hang on. Fuck you. Oh, hold on. Nope, she's gonna kill herself. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, no, like, I guess, like, his food was because of I had a barbecue, at my place, which was just a small barbecue with my housemate at first, and, that's why I was a little late, because I knew that was definitely not going to end at 2 p.m.
Indeed. I mean, honestly, it makes us be a little slower, but honestly, I don't mind. I'm enjoying myself either way. I mean, honestly, we'll be okay. It's also worth stating that, like, the harpoon gun is in every way a fucking power-up from the fucking, what's the word? From the other gun that we had in Bioshock 1. In the Bioshock 1, we had a crossbow. Yes, sorry?
Do you actually have a harpoon gun here?
Oh, I do! Check this out. Did you not see me using it?
Oh,
I even have explosive round, but it's completely unupgraded, sadly. Which is a little sad because, like, you know... the last upgrade that we have for it makes it be like much faster. It improves the shooting speed by a lot. But anyways, I mean, it is what it is. We can't always have the coolest things. Right, let me see my supplies here.
Everything.
Indeed. Can't always have everything. Alright, so it's funny to see that I was actually doing better on the remaster version, so it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's also worth stating this is probably going to be a much quieter situation. Ooh, a bioscan. Hello?
Ooh.
This is a pretty fucking cool set piece, you'll see. Come on. It's me, Delta. The camera's following me too. It's pretty cool. That's a nice little status deceased. I'm right here. I mean, Delta was dead, but now he's back. Now he's back.
Updating status.
Indeed. Hello, bitch.
Chat the liminal space right now. Hi, yeah, welcome to my new level of the back room. So
yeah, no, this entire stream is gonna be a liminal space.
And
we are not gonna have anything funny to contribute. I'm sorry. This is gonna be the worst stream ever. Because there is nothing. Oh Jesus, something's coming. Check this out. Check out how cool this is.
What the fuck?
You think? What? It's another Delta.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck.
So, here's the thing. The Alpha series, you know, the version of Big Daddy that Delta was, is not a singular experience. There's others. And now we have... Now, to addition to the many cast of enemies on this game, now we have the Alpha series. Which is really fucking cool. Like, they fight like Delta. They use similar weapons like the Delta does. It's honestly so cool. Like, the grenade launcher, the shotgun...
Fighting yourself.
Indeed. It's like you're fighting people with your power. Also, they tend to use plasmids too by having like elemental explosion stuff. It's genuinely really cool.
Really, really cool.
And researching them is gonna get me some really sick upgrades. So it's honestly fucking awesome for this last part of the game to be fighting these people. I love it so much.
In the air.
The dead man is sending his messages. Well, the living man is still fucked.
By the time you hear this, I will have armed this facility's defenses en masse. You, my friend, must therefore penetrate them and...
Penetrate them?
Oh.
Please believe.
He wants to die.
Penetration.
Penetration, nice.
And on that cheery note, you may use the diary lying near this
yes,
screen
money.
to bypass the vocal print blocks ahead and enter the security office. The password is Agnes Day.
You know, this is pretty interesting because we're not only doing a favor to a guy that was dead,
Agnes Day.
but we're also doing a favor to a guy that was like very heavily.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, according to Wikipedia, Agnes Day is the Latin name under which the Lamb is God is honored within the Catholic Mass and Christian liturgies, descending from Latin, fucking Latin tradition or something. It is a name given to a specific prayer that occurs in these liturgies, and is the name given to the music piece that accompany the text of this prayer.
Right. Also, y'all on the stream, if there are people still on the stream, let me know if like if the voices are alright, the sound of the game is alright overall. Also, it's really funny. There's a power to the people station in there, but we can't get in. We're blocked.
No.
So we're gonna try to use the password, but the current Alexander does not let us. What a little shit. And I can't even destroy this thing. Fucking plot armor. Detestable. What a dick. What a dick. Yeah,
Don't worry, I'll need pennies, chip, and hand grain cat.
Indeed. It's pretty interesting to see that he's literally in the past, like, asking us to do him a favor and kill him, meanwhile the current version is trying to kill us. It's an interesting dichotomy. You'll see the fucking version of it.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Penny, Chip, and Hawker in the chat. I don't know who those are, but I'm glad they are.
Sabotage his control of building security.
I mean, are there people messaging in the chat that I'm not seeing? Or?
No. Oh, don't worry.
Well, let me through, please. I want to continue.
I wonder if Alex the Great is one of the bundle, like...
I'm pretty sure it's a reference to, you know,
Great.
Alexander the Great, yeah. I mean, since he's supposed to be like the fucking mutated, fucked up atom fuel version of him, makes sense. Also, this might be a little weird, but legitimately it feels like this version of Bioshock is prettier than the fucking remaster. I don't know why, but it just feels that way. Search to the
Oh, it's a
SpongeBob
reference to a
episode.
SpongeBob episode.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't
yeah,
watch
it's
SpongeBob
Eddie,
because I'm not a
it's
nerd.
Chip, or a literal piece of chip, a little potato chip,
Oh
and
my
Hank.
God. Oh my god. Also, I mean, worth stating that, like, oh my god, there's so many other logs in this game. Hang on, hang on. There. Bitch. Oh, hang on. Is she preparing an ambush? Let me see where you are. Show yourself. Show yourself. Where is she? Oh, there's a... Oh, she's in the floor above. Never mind then. Oh. Nice, there we go. I do not need a camouflage tonic. Goodbye.
Devoid of the so-called free will.
Indeed. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ, I'm rusty. Okay, so here's a funny thing about, like... Yeah, I'm being real rusty right now. So, this is an interesting thing. This is how, like, the story of Bioshock 1 and the plot of this one tied up together. Like, essentially, in the first character of the first game, the protagonist, he did not have free will. He thought he did, but he was actually being tricked. Every time that anybody said, "Would you kindly," he had to follow their orders without any question. So she's actually like interested in that genealogical rewiring of someone's brain, and she thought, what if I made someone incredibly powerful using all the atom of rapture, and also made that genealogy, but instead of controlling them, I wired them to be like designed to try to do the common good for everyone. Basically, this is what she thinks the utopia is gonna be. People that are genetically wired to follow and do the common good, despite, you know, without free will.
But that's the thing. What different is that from tyranny?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, because she thinks that if everybody had free will, like, everybody had no free will on the sense with, but everybody was wired to do good, it would be, like, better than free will in a sense. It's an interesting, like, it's an interesting way to go about it. But I mean,
you know, like, if you wanna actually, like, make a good world, forcing people to do good,
indeed,
it's not good.
People have to be taught to do good. And that's the philosophy of this game. You'll see. Because I mean, meanwhile, during all of this, Eleanor is being taught to do good by us, by seeing our actions. So you know, pretty cool. All right, gonna fucking upgrade. Oh, can I? Damn it! Can I upgrade my my fucking sex swarm? Yes. Fuck yeah! So, this is the only plasmid worth loading to the maximum. Where SpongeBob is shut and he has a nickel potato chip and a bit tissue paper. Right, so every time that an enemy dies by the insect swarm, now they will become an insect trap. So that's fucking great.
Holy shit, that sounds fucking awesome.
Indeed, this is gonna stack and be really powerful. But overall, like, there's... It's like an interesting dynamic. Alright, but like still, we still have like this level has like multiple floors. It's a very expansive one, and this is only the first area, which is pretty epic. I gotta take out that Big Daddy in a second, but first I'm doing a little bit
already.
Don't you dare touch that signal relay, Dota. Its value is 10 times your own.
Oh Jesus
no,
Christ! I'm really rusty.
We're definitely going to touch it. I'm going to touch everything.
Touch it. Hang on. Can
do
I?
it.
There you go. Now I have two. Fuck yeah. So that wasn't so bad after all. Can I? Oh, presentation recording. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at a presentation. Fuck that. Alright, can I take a picture? It's also pretty cool to see that there's a bunch of like alpha series that are dead, because it is confirmed that like if they what's the word? If they are left away from their little sisters, much like they are, they will either go raging berserk or they'll enter a comatose state. And this is like supposedly like this is the comatose state. Also, I got my final ammo for the grenade launcher, which is a heat-seeking rocket, baby. Fuck yeah. Alright, I'm gonna wait for him to grab the little sister, and then I'm gonna go.
Hold M to get a hint if you're stuck.
It's because I'm moving around a little cluelessly, isn't it? Goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh well. The game is mocking me. Right, let's wait for the little sister to come out, and then we fucking get it.
Come out, wherever you are.
Come out. Expose yourself, come on.
Come on,
wait, what the fuck? Is she not coming out? She's supposed to come out. Where the fuck is the little sisters?
Maybe.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
Oh.
Nice. Perfect. I'm gonna wait for her to get down, and there we go. Am I hearing whistling? Wow.
No, I heard it too.
Let's fucking do it.
Get him!
Everybody fucking lay into him. Come on.
Fuck it.
Alright, shit. I'm a little far. Oh my god. Of course my own turrets get damaged. Okay.
Good job.
Come on, get closer, asshole. Okay, perfect. I have a lot of room to strafe here.
Oh boy.
My turrets are okay. Now my turrets are shooting him. Perfect.
Oh, damn it! It has its own turret.
No, that was his own turret, but these are mine. He can actually place turrets. Fuck yeah. All right. That was pretty good, gotta say. I love setting up like this. Probably should have placed the turrets beforehand. It is really sad though that my grenade launcher damages my fucking turrets too. Alright, is there a medical station?
Yeah, that is a little sad, but at the same time it's like, well, you are using a giant explosive.
Indeed, it makes sense. Like, to be fair, at least I managed to upgrade myself so I don't get hit by it, but still. Right, I'm using this to run away faster because I'm too lazy. Yeah, but like, legit though, this game is a really interesting sense of morality, and the moral lesson at the end of the game is basically like that, you know, caring for each other people, showing mercy whenever you can, purely out of free will. That is utopia in a sense, you know.
Shall I simplify that for you?
Fired!
Fired!
I like that. This guy's a nice voice actor, and I immediately shut it down. Like,
Guys, like, obsession with being fired.
indeed. Oh wow, he died on top of a guy with Adam. Great. You know,
After my job, huh?
oh my god.
You'll be laughed out of the boardroom, out of the city.
Out of the boardroom. I'm not even in a boardroom, man. I'm a fucking Big Daddy. What the fuck are you
There's
talking
not even
about?
a boardroom anymore. Everyone's
You're
fucking
onto
dead.
something, kid. Some kind of pirate relay doohickey keeping security
Doohickey.
under his spell.
Doohickey.
Find the rest of those and vandalize them directly.
Let's go vandalize
I
some
love
shit.
vandalism.
Me
Oh,
too.
vandalism.
I mean, we were just talking about this in Borderlands, how one of the best missions involving Handsome Jack is when you just destroy his statues for fun. It's honestly just so funny to be like a thorn on an enemy's side. I've always enjoyed that in some stories. Like, I mean, if you...
Like, slowly watching the villain fucking absolutely lose themselves because
You're being so annoying, you know?
You're just being so annoying. I love annoying villains, you know?
Like, I love that, for example, I mean, they might be holding control and power and shit, but the truth to be told, like, oh wow, I think it... Oh yeah, it shocked the body, damn. Like, they might be in control for the most part, but you're still gonna really bug them. And that's really funny. Like, petty vandalism is like the fucking resolution of the Vault Hunters according to Claptrap's ideals. Just, let's go burn down some statues. It's so great. Alright, let's fucking go. Also, I mean, honestly, this is completely unrelated, but I've been rewatching Community, which is a very old show, but like, I always enjoyed it a lot when I was younger. It pretty much fucking affected my way of doing comedy at all in my life. It's fucking funny. But it's also worth stating that, you know, it wasn't like, it has some flawed seasons and whatever, and the fourth season doesn't even have Dan Harmon in it, for example. Like, poor guy, he got, like, fired, but then they rehired him for the fifth and the sixth. But it's worth stating that at this point, the damage is already done, you know, the cast isn't all there, the plot of the show gets a little more convoluted. Well, I mean, the fourth season still, and the fourth and the fifth still have good episodes. I mean, one example, there's an episode on the fourth season in which everybody on the school makes a competition of the floor being lava, which is so great, honestly. As someone who did that both as a kid and in my teenage years, that is fantastic. I relate to it. And they do their absolute best to make the competition be really funny and the dialogue really, like, people going very, overboard in the competition. In a 20-minute episode, everybody going ham, you know? But still.
I mean, sometimes it's just like really fun to see people go absolutely fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's really funny that in the same day, everybody's already changing clothes, changing their dynamics and naming things, the way to travel. Like, oh, this is called centipeding. This is how we travel over here. And then, like, really one of my favorite jokes is like, they find chairs. And Jeff is like, sweet, sweet portable chairs, portable gold. Wait, are you claiming these? Lava joust? And they're ready to fight. It's fucking great. I love it. And honestly, like, the show going overboard is always when it's at most hilarious. I'm sure that everybody knows the paintball episode, which is fantastic, you know? Shit.
Remember the pillow.
Yeah, the fucking pillow fort. God, that's probably my
pillow
favorite
fort
episode of
episode?
Community.
That
original.
one's one of my favorites.
Conspiracy Theories and Interior Design is the name of the episode, and it's like basically they fuse a storyline of like conspiracy theories like on the school with making a pillow fort that just goes all over the school. It's amazing.
I fucking wish I could make a giant pillow fort inside of my college.
Honestly, babe, if we live together, if we get the chance, I really want to make a big fort with you someday. It's gonna be silly, but it's gonna be very funny.
I really want to do that.
Indeed, it would be really great. But honestly,
Babe,
yes.
Babe, I have a giant fucking blanket that is 220 centimeters by 200 centimeters. It's an entire bed. It's like the size of an entire big bed.
Oh, interesting. That's pretty fucking cool. Oh my god, I think the range of this weapon is much lower now. Man, courtesy of the remaster, I guess. Alright, but still though, like, what I was gonna get at on the community, like, talk is just basically, like, I realized that the fourth season is just, it's not really funny. I remember laughing at, like, 2 jokes, and, like, one of them being, like, okay, let's keep this quick and to the point and very meaningless, much like sex with Britta, or something. After Britta just tried, like, mocking sex with Jeff, it's just, like, there's very few jokes that made me genuinely. God damn, someone attacking me already! Oh my god, he's attacking me through the hole.
You know, it's really funny because, like, I can imagine, like, Bonnie, Behemoth, and Tammy would make a pillow fort.
And there's not
like,
much
they need a
space
giant
for
fucking
Behemoth.
pillow, like,
they'd have to build it around Behemoth, honestly.
Behemoth is literally, like, the pillar that's holding the entire.
True, if she moves, the pillow fort will go down.
I mean, it would be a fun little close space to do together.
Indeed.
If you know what I mean.
Indeed, it would be. Alright, okay. Honestly, like, and the funny thing is, like, they actually seem to try to explore characters somewhat in that season. And the reason why that's a little bit of a bad idea on a show in a community is because they established way early on that there's not much character progression in the show. By that I mean, for example, you know, like Jeff learning to text less or something, or paying attention to his surroundings or whatever. Like, on the first episode of the 3rd season, there's already, like, a big discussion between him and the teacher, and he almost doesn't make it into the class because, like, he's fucking, you know, he keeps texting during it or whatever, and the teacher just doesn't appreciate that. But, like, and at the end of the episode, it seems like he learned his lesson, but he didn't really, and that actually becomes, like, something that they mention in 4th one. There's not much character growth, if that makes sense. I mean, for example,
yeah,
literally, yes, sir? Go.
Like, that's the thing about Community. It's like, it's one of those shows where the characters never learn, but that's also, like, fine, I mean, because
it's so, you know, comedy sitcom.
Fucking, you know? Whack.
That's how kid sitcoms tend to be. You know, you can't have the characters grow and change their ways. You know, they can't really, like.
That would destroy the status quo.
Indeed, it would destroy the status quo, and that's not really a fucking very good, like, sitcom kind of thing.
Who wants to destroy the status quo? Like, that would destroy the characters, right?
Indeed, but I mean,
right?
That's the funny thing too, because, like, I feel like sometimes the show really would have benefited from status quo destruction. Like, I mean, here's an example. On the 1st season, since it was the 1st, and they didn't even have a guarantee that they would get more of the show, it's actually the one with the most character progression, because Jeff Winger genuinely starts off the series like a douchebag. He's a cool, bad guy. He was a sleazy lawyer, and he's just making the group to, like, you know, just to maybe have a chance of fucking Britta, you know, like, getting in her pants. And, but, like, the actual show, like, genuinely throughout all that, he changes his ways, and, like, he learns to treat people better, and, like, you can see that, for example, he can handle having a regular girlfriend before having a girl for a friend. And that never comes up in the rest of the show, unfortunately. I mean, he does become a better person, but it feels like almost every season they have to reduce his status quo a little bit and just lower him down a little bit back to size. I think it's pretty common that at the beginning of every season, like, Jeff does something pretty fucked up, and they have to, like, deal with that. Same with the 3rd season and same with the 2nd one. But, like, less with the other ones. But I feel like the biggest fucking flaw... Did you kill the little sisters? No, I didn't, did I?
The Jack the Loser is asking, no, we're not killing the little sisters. We're
I didn't just kill that little sister, did I? I pressed E as far as I'm concerned.
You? No, you did the thing where you just, like,
yeah,
let it go, right?
She looked like she was enjoying whatever I was doing. my god, come on, hack it, I missed it. Yeah, like, but the episode that I feel like would have benefited the most out of the fucking thing is like, on the ending of the second season, there's a really fucking cool, like, paintball, fucking fight that leads to the entire school. And somehow, despite Pierce having been the bad guy throughout almost the entire show, you know, being the guy that everybody hated and whatever, he wins the game. And this is so selfless that he sets out the entire check of the victory to Greendale so they can repair the school. And it's like, you know, that's a really selfless thing. And it's also something that is a decision that he's not coaxed into, really. Like, he didn't have a reason to do that. He did it because he didn't want to, like, because he wanted to do a good thing? Like, really? Like, he wasn't really going to get something out of that? I mean,
yeah,
it's also...
that's, like, really, really sweet. Oh,
indeed.
You know, like, actual kind of sweet.
Precisely. And it's not even just that. After that, he essentially says, like, I'm not going to go and stay here on this study group anymore. Like, I like this school, but I'm done with whatever you call this. He even says shit like that he really tests people and all, but the school has always accepted him in that way, and he's never been friends with someone for more than a semester, you know. And that although the study group meant a lot,
sweet, not gonna lie, it is really sweet.
It's a really interesting conclusion because you never thought, like, here's the thing. If you don't like characters that are racist or lame or any of that kind of thing, you might not like the fact that Pierce is in the study group at all. You know, having a character who's a lame white old guy that's like, you know, constantly like being mocking and annoying or whatever. But then, like, having him leave the study group normally would be what anybody would want, but have him leave the study group, like, against everybody's wishes because he's done something genuine and he's, like, done with the study group is pretty fucking cool. It's a shake-up of the formula. Status quo broken. Also, this audio looks pretty good. Indeed.
But she can't remove this thing inside my body. I look in the mirror and I see a freak. I remember very little. Just an artificial sense of peace and a compulsive hunger for Adam.
Damn.
Dr. Alexander is trying to help me adjust. He's responsible for part of my condition, but he wants to make amends.
Does he?
Interesting.
Does he though?
Does he? I mean, to be fair, he tried, but he even regretted it afterwards because he was just following Eleanor's, like, Lamb's things, you know, like her orders. Come on, get in here, bitch.
Oh damn. Oh, it's a guy.
He can jump. He can jump. He's a big boy. Come on, turret. Come on, turret.
I didn't know these people could jump.
They can fucking jump, baby.
Open the door.
Get on the floor. Oh, fuck yeah. Increased ammo capacity. Fuck yeah. This is the real benefit from, like...
Perfect.
The real benefit from fucking doing, like, researching these guys. Now my entire ammo capacity has been upgraded. And, baby, that is good for every single weapon that I have. Which means every single...
Like, every single weapon?
Yeah, every
like,
single weapon that has ammo. It's just been expanded. Let's drink a lot. Fuck yeah. Woo. I mean, it's also worth stating that, like, oh wow, this was the office of Frank Fontaine. There's a giant bear statue.
Whoa,
and although I'm a little drunk, you can
like,
see Fontaine and a wife and a kid who he has
like
never mentioned.
There's 4 of them.
Indeed. There's a lot
like
of them. 6 of them in total. Liar.
I can't even count anymore.
Whore, slut. Nice. Yep, honestly,
oh my god, I can't believe that they're talking about me.
They're like, oh my god, they're being so nice about you, babe. Look at that.
Whore and slut? Oh, stop.
And the fucking harlot.
Here in search of conquest, Delta.
Fontaine, Ryan, and now you. Just calling me a tyrant. It's funny.
But every aspiring Caesar must learn to fear the knives of his fellows.
Nice.
Ask yourself, what does Sinclair stand to gain in guiding you here?
Alright, just trying to, like, get a fucking, you know, a little tear between me and Sinclair. I mean, you know what's the funny thing? That Sinclair has been kind of transparent about that. Because, like, all that Sinclair really wants to do is to, like, you know, get a lot of the Rapture research and the key to their generic codes, so he can sell them to the highest bidder when we're up above, and also, you know, like, almost hold it hostage in a sense, so he has, like, can make a fortune out of it and be set for life. Which is honestly,
oh
like,
yeah, no, he literally wants money, but at the same time, like, we're
indeed.
to stop him from that.
Indeed. I mean, it's not just that, like, escaping Rapture is almost impossible, the situation that we're on, but also, like, you know, not only can we help each other out, but also, like, straight up, capitalism. Oh, drill power. This is fun. Oh, the game crashed. Oh my god,
Uh-oh.
I think it took me a little bit to save. Okay, let's back to square one, everybody. Let me quickly reload the game. But yeah, no, Sinclair is a through and through. He is a capitalist. He is like a
Oh yeah, no, he definitely is a capitalist.
100%.
But at the same time, it's like, I mean, what are we gonna do? You know, like,
I mean, he's a capitalist that is on our side, so that's pretty great. I'm sure he'll learn his lesson and turn around in the end. Sorry, babe, yeah?
Rest in pieces.
Indeed.
No,
Like,
it's okay. Don't worry about it.
legit though, I actually really like Sinclair's character. Not only the voice acting is really good, but his role in Rapture is really well established. And like, I really like all the little details about his story and how he goes. And the fact that you have a character that would usually be, you know, seen as a bad person on like, oh, fireworks.
Can't believe I can actually like a capitalist for once.
Indeed, like he and Uncle Scrooge are the only capitalists I respect. That's the only
For
two.
real.
There will be no more capitalists I respect other than Sinclair and Uncle Scrooge, baby. Right, gun. Boink! I used the things just to cut the distance. Oh, fuck yeah, ammo capacity. And now you die. Man, fighting these things is so cool. So awesome. Right, but like, legit, I think he is a capitalist worth of respect. And I'm sure he's gonna learn his lesson before the end. Yeah, Bane, honestly, like, if I could change something about this game, I would have more audio logs explaining Eleanor's connection to Delta and how she actually, you know, because there's a couple, but I feel like it could be a better, like, more explained if she really sold it as something that was emotional based, which is very against, you know, her mother's wishes, any emotional connections in a sense. So that'd be pretty great. But oh well. Alright, but okay, going back
Also,
to community.
don't forget
Yes,
to
sir?
stream it.
Oh shit,
Don't
yeah,
forget
I'm
to
not
stream it for
streaming
me.
Hang on a
Please.
second. Let me get back on
Thank
it.
you.
But going back to the subject of community, it's worth stating that, like, I don't know, man, because after that really good resolution where Pierce leaves the study group in a way that's genuinely shocking. Oh, I found an empty area back here. There's nothing here. Anyways, there's like despite that really good conclusion, which I thought, wow, is he really gonna be outside of the study group forever? That's a really good way to say goodbye. He's back on the 3rd season. And the 4th. And, is just back with no explanation. He just decides to be back. And that kind of goes against any character progression. In fact, there, like, you know, there isn't really a character progression. He's just Pierce for the rest of the show. I mean, on the last season that he was on, which is season 4, he really didn't have much of a role at all because the actor was probably having, I think it was like having fights with them, the producers, so he barely appeared on some of the later episodes, which is probably like a given since, you know, the show was already like going out a door when it comes to quality there. You know, like, and it's
Like, what season are we talking?
4. But to be fair, there's also the detail that, like, when it comes to season 5 and 6, they did something different where they kept like removing characters and swapping them out. Also, your drill does more damage even when you spin it or swing it. That's pretty cool. Maybe I should try doing a drill only run someday, or a drill focus run. That'd be cool.
Than all his self-aware rivals, he lived without questions. I could end the self and save
Nice.
the world.
Nice. He
I
could end the self and save the world. She wants to save the world.
You know, the thing about Sophia Lamp that I really like is the fact that when I listen to her, she sounds like one of those podcasters that like talk a lot about a lot of things. Like, she's like incredibly smart, and she might actually be incredibly smart because she wouldn't be here if it wasn't, but it sounds like one of those people, they could literally like tell me anything and I'd probably believe them.
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is with
In
like
the worst
people
way.
just, yeah, you know, like, you know how it is with people getting easily hoaxed into stuff. She is very much a cult leader at this point, and it shows. Her power of charisma and of just like getting people to just follow her is really, really strong on the
I don't
Rapture
know.
people.
People
And it
like that
shows.
scare me.
Indeed. It should be. So it's when you both go on random tangents. Thank you. There is a lot of random tangents to go around. It's the
Oh
dapper
yeah, no,
little
Morgan
penguin
has like a
streams.
ton of them, and I love them for that.
Indeed. I mean, so, like, to end the fucking community tangents, like, the bottom line of the, you know, the disappointment to me is that, like, they actually pulled off something really amazing, which was make you feel bad for the fact that Pierce was leaving the study group. But then season 3 just went back to the fucking norm, and it's kind of a really big disappointment. because like they could have stuck to that and genuinely shook the foundations of the show. And not just that, but also managed to make it a little bit more realistic if the study group kept changing like people on it later on, you know? Because they do. Like Keith David shows up, fucking Mike from Breaking Bad joins the study group at some point. It's pretty amazing. I mean, like, and it's only for a season too, because just it's pretty great how they just start swapping around. And you know, on the season 5, they're not a study group anymore. They're the Save Greendale Committee, which really opens possibility for you to get anybody in there. And I don't know, man. It's the show is a little bit interesting on that regard. I mean, to be fair, they did go with the motto of 6 seasons in a movie, but like, it feels a little bit.
Wait, was there a Community movie?
There was not. That's the thing. It might be a thing like, someday.
House of Cards.
That's the sad thing. Like, I really wish it was, but like, I don't know, man. I fucking watched the shit out of a Community movie. I mean, 2 hours of Community content. But that's the thing, though. All the seasons are so different in between each other. You know, like season 1.
Why did I say ow?
Ow.
I'm not even. No, I was like I
4
saw
mini
Delta
turrets. 4.
What?
Holy shit!
Bruh.
I'm gonna have to use some of these for things other than Big Daddies.
I don't know if I'm the only one who does that, but like I just sometimes I see someone be hurt or I like bump into something and it doesn't even hurt. And what the fuck is that?
This is a strange plasmid. You unstable teleport plasmid. Interesting.
What shit?
I mean, I'm trying to get it, but it seems it disappeared. Yeah, this is one of the freakiest, coolest. Up there it is. This is a freaky but very cool section of the game. Let me just show you. Check this out.
Can you touch it?
It's gone.
I tried
to touch it and it's gone. Don't worry, we'll see it again very soon. Yeah, but like it's interesting because like I was for like my entire life watching Community and you know being a fan of the show. I was always pretty convinced that my favorite season was the second one. Because my favorite episode of the series is on the second one, and it's like, you know, it's the wackiest one that does the funnest things. And the paintball episode of 2 parts, god damn, that's like, it can't get better than that, you know? Oh, excuse me. But like, legit, the more I think about it, like, the first season not only is a setup for all the characters, but there's also, you know, character progression. It's almost a little bit sad that the second season was the beginning of the abandonment of that, if that makes sense.
Not a slap on the nose.
Indeed. Oh. Hello. So this is getting periodically shocked, but I'm immune to electricity, so anybody coming in here, I have the advantage. Look at that. It's electrified, but... Oh jeez.
Scarce, of course.
Indeed. No questions asked. Oh wow, she was camouflaged in there. God damn.
Interesting.
Indeed. I think we're gonna talk about the making of Delta originally, and like they already talked a little bit about that. But I think it's like it's really interesting to see that like they say like you know Delta isn't technically the first Big Daddy, but he's the first one that ever got to be successfully linked to a big little sister, and that's what makes him and Eleanor's connection so special. And also, like, you know, it's a little, Bioshock Infinite did, like, spit on the face of the Big Sister canon. It was a little bit confusing because, like, they made it out that only after the war the Big Daddies and the Big Little Sisters got bonded, which is a little bit wacky. Oh, okay, hang on. Hang on, can I? Oh, he's having fun.
Oh, this guy's loved it. Oh,
he's loving it? Okay, almost didn't join there.
Oh,
Oh, she got electrocuted. Nice. Which is like, I feel like it's actually really interesting for them both to be the, like, you know, the first ones that worked, because it shows both of their willpowers and also their connection is strongest in a sense. And I feel like, I don't know. If there's one thing that I could change about this game, I would make it so that their connection is a little bit more showcased, especially in the good ending, I would say. Like, there's a moment that we're finally gonna meet Eleanor.
There's a bad ending?
I mean, there's a good ending, there's a bad ending. I mean, you didn't notice that.
Oh.
There it is. I will touch it in a second.
Sir?
But hang on. Excuse me. Hang on. Nice. Oh, I love fear. I love fear so much. First encounter of Sound Recon, baby. You gotta be like, legit. There's a good ending and a bad ending fitted of the choices of this game. Although, honestly, like, don't even feel like it's the kind of game that's worth it for you to do bad choices. Like, they don't really earn you anything, but they do change some little things. But I do very much enjoy the good ending. But, like, Before the
Where are
ending,
you-
you will meet
where are you
Eleanor, and I'm
going?
so disappointed. There he
Come
goes.
back.
He vanished. I am
Come
so
back,
disappointed
no.
that in this game, you don't actually get to hug Eleanor. Like, I feel like that would be so good, both for showing
Bruh.
like
Spoilers.
like Delta's character. Spoilers, no hug. You know, you don't
No
get to
hug.
hug Eleanor, exactly. And
Aw.
I'm really sad because like that would show like such a. After everything, you know, you've been doing all of this, you know, just to get yourself alive. Because if you're far away from her, you will die. But also, it would be really interesting to see. Oh, I'm touching it again. Let's go. It would be really interesting to see,
you-
like, you know,
about-
Delta in the good ending actually showing off some character and like. When he finally gets to reach Eleanor, you know, the person he's been doing this entire journey for, he actually, like, you know, shows this vulnerability and hugs her. It would have been really sweet. And it would also be good for her because he can't speak, so she doesn't know if he's doing this just to be alive or, you know. Oh, hello.
What?
5254, help me. I'll remember that.
Help me.
Yeah.
Huh.
And they wrote a code on the wall. And that would be really interesting to show the vulnerability between the. Oh, hello, nasty. I'm gonna yoink you this time. But I mean, this plus on the evil ending, quote unquote, they
I
could
wanna
even
fucking-
not hug each other or whatever.
I
Oh,
fucking wanna touch it so bad.
oh,
Let me touch it.
hello. Oh shit!
What?
I can't move.
What?
It's floating.
What the fuck?
I'm being
What?
teleported. Oh, hello. He's flying.
Who
Oh
are-
Jesus.
What the
Hello.
fuck?
I'm right here, bitch. Oh,
What?
oh, I can see the code from closer. Help me, please. 5254. Wow. Man. He's running away from the plasmid. Nice. Ah! Oh, wow. I'm under the ocean now. What the fuck? I'm outside.
What?
And boom, I'm teleported in here. Pretty cool. Let me see here.
What is this plasmid? What?
Everybody's just frozen. Interesting.
Everyone's like
Hypos.
worshipping it?
Dude, you know what? Like, can I? Oh, I can't shoot or through shoot a plasmid here. Yeah, and it's just replaced by vending expert too. It's pretty funny.
Watch your dollars.
And you don't even
Oh.
get to use the teleport plasmid. Oh. And
What?
I'm back here. Whoa. All right. And it's gone.
What the fuck?
I don't know what's up for this fucking section, but I think it's pretty cool. Oh, I'm full of dollars. I need to buy things. What am I doing? I need to spend my money. Let's go. You know what?
Money.
I can spend it on anything really, as long as it's like. It's also really worth stating that, you know, I have more ammo capacity now, so it's gonna be pretty great. Yeah, no, but like the interesting thing about season 1 of Community, it's that it actually was the season that was most concerned about being about a community college, which is why it feels so much more grounded, even like extra funny on its comedy. And I don't know, man, even though I love season 2 so much, I feel like the pacing and the nostalgia for season 1's like more human-like pacing just, it makes me feel really, really good. And I feel like if I rewatch the first season, I will definitely get more out of it than the second one, even though the second one is probably objectively better.
You know, funny enough, sometimes I don't even rewatch things because I don't want to change the
You know, when I
memory
change the
that I've
first
had. Like,
situation.
I mean, I know that Interstellar, for example, is an incredibly good movie, but I don't
You don't want to
wanna
watch it because
rewatch
we watched it
No.
together and it wouldn't be the same,
We watched
you know?
it together, like physically together in my room
Yes.
the first time you visited me, and I don't know. I guess like I have such good memories of that thing. I don't want to lose them, you know.
Makes sense. Honestly, like there's no worth in changing it because of everything that we've already like experienced together.
And don't
Oh my
worry,
God.
like I
Sorry, just that they are
I have-
spoiling me with turrets and I need to use them already. Alright, let's fucking do
like
this.
don't worry. Like I actually have like rewatched some scenes, you know, and like re-listened to some of the soundtrack.
I mean, Hans
Because
Zimmer, baby.
It's just Hans Zimmer, man. Man's music good.
Hans Zimmer, man. The fucking song is good. Is there?
Can't believe he fucking did did some score for the minion for what was Boss Baby.
Boss
I mean,
Baby.
Boss
Yep,
Baby.
Hans Zimmer did the soundtrack for Boss Baby. You look it up if you don't believe me. It's insanity. And he actually kind of goes hard a little bit. It's really weird.
I like the fact that like whatever this man does, like he
He pours his heart and
puts
soul
like
into it.
150% in it,
Indeed.
even if it's for the Boss Baby.
It's like he was not gonna be known for the weak link, even if it's fucking Boss Baby. Let's go. Ooh, careful, hacker. Let me see. Even more slowly. Oh, you know what? I'll take it. Even if being slowly can be a little sacrificing, I'll take it either way.
We couldn't really afford to have the
Let's
girl's
go.
parents asking around.
Oh, so they took orphans.
Orphans' orphanages provided, and the procedure was an
Oh, yeah.
unprecedented success. If I had only
Oh yeah. So this is a little bit of a surprising thing. Even on the first game, they already expressed like Fontaine wanted to make little sisters and big daddies, but they couldn't just take children from living parents, so they took from the orphanages. And it's fun that this plot point actually ties in very well here, because Eleanor got kidnapped and put in an orphanage, and this made it so that, you know, accident. Oh wow, what the fuck? Ow. Oops. Okay, I'm just getting this. So this made it so that the first little sister ended up being her accidentally. Gil Alexander didn't even know, he just did it. Oh.
But now...
Yes.
But now it's the thing, like... Who is Eleanor's parents?
I guess we'll never know. Not their real parents, at least. I mean, I only found out that she was, like, adopted on this fucking, like, playthrough. Did he say kink? They say, we iron kink after kink! And I was like, oh, kink? Hello?
Kink?
Alright, let's fucking do this.
Sexy.
Plasmid demonstration.
Oh.
This is gonna be fun. Lucky me, I just bought a bunch of supplies, so this is gonna be enjoyable.
We can do this.
Indeed.
Well, you can do this. I'm not doing anything.
Do
I'm
this
just
here.
being the cool, sexy girlfriend in the
just
background.
kicked the fucking mic. You're just a support girl. Don't worry.
No karaoke for you tonight.
No karaoke. Fuck your announcements.
I've got an announcement to make.
Got an announcement. Shadow that is a bitch ass motherfucker. Let's go. Alright, I mean, also, I need to remember to keep recording the...
I love when people roll the R, like... Revolution.
It's time for revolution. Let's go. The fuck, come on. Don't be shy. Okay, come on, man. You're gonna get some people or what?
Come on.
Oh, he's just shocking a body. Is that a bottle of booze on him? Wake up. Oh, she is awake. Nice. Oh, she's teleporting. Okay, we're doing this. Time to test it.
Uh-oh.
I mean, to be fair, I do enjoy this a lot. You know, like a fight on a stage. That's always cool. She'll be awfully nervous all alone. Very true. Come on. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Come on. Oh, there's music playing. There's music. Soundtrack, no less. Oh, okay. She spawned in one of my traps. Nice. Bitch.
Get her.
Oh, hello. Oh, little shits. They're not gonna survive.
Everybody get Genis.
Did he fall? Oh yeah, he fell. Nice. Come on, get over here, asshole. I mean, honestly, this is why I love the insect swarm so much. Like, they pursue the enemies for me. Yeah, there you go, bitch.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And they fly around and stuff, and it's honestly pretty good. They're like I feel like they're more useful version of the crow on Bioshock Infinite. Prefer the crow. Oh, hello, big boy. Let's go.
Oh, it's not. We're not even close to the final boss.
Indeed, there's more. Is this the final boss? I mean, nah, no worry. There's no actual final boss in this game. This is an immersive sim, after all. They mainly focus on final confrontations. There's a final section with a lot of enemies that is a big challenge, and you know, multiple sections like that. After all, you just came the fuck in.
Boom. Boom.
Unfortunately for
Boom.
you, I can strafe.
Boom.
Come on. Oh, nice finish by my part. Let's go.
Oh, that was beautiful, baby.
He slapped me once, but I still kicked his ass.
The tour was never the same without you. And to think you were so spliced you couldn't stand when we stuffed you into that getup. The Fontaine family retirement plan suits you.
Fontaine retirement plan?
Boy.
Nice. I mean, honestly, like, fucking so spliced up. I mean, it's worth stating, too, that now Delta has his humanity. He's not a mindless Big Daddy. He can't speak because, you know, of all the changes with that Big Daddy. He's not supposed to speak, but I don't know. How far are you into the game? This is the penultimate level.
Yeah, this is the level before the final level, essentially. Like, we're close to the ending, yeah.
Indeed. By all intents and purposes, it's the last, like, a real level because
did you hear that too? Like,
I heard that too, like... You kind of... Oh, hello.
Oh, person. Excuse me.
Bitch. I love it when they get knocked down because I can really, like... Oh. Whoops. Sorry. Oops. Nice. I fired the wrong type of ammo for him. Oh, hello. Shit. Fuck you. Come on. Gotcha. Oh, hello. Now I get his turret. Fuck yeah. Woo. Flying baby. Flying baby.
It's a shame that Amelia isn't in the stream because, like, I actually finished Chicory.
No, it's true. We could have talked about it. Fuck, Chicory was really good. I'm really glad I got to watch Sucrose.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it yet because, like, I wanted Amelia to be there, and I know that she recommended the
true.
game to me and everything. And
I mean,
I
to
will
be
say,
fair,
game's good. 10 out of 10.
game's very good. I mean, we could talk a little about the subject though that was related to like Agnes Day. Oh, I finally got in here. All right. I mean, we could talk about it in a second. Oh, my mom is on Steam playing games. Hilarious.
What is your mom playing?
I forgot. It's a game called. Hold on a second. You know what? I'm gonna check that in a second. Let me look.
We need to know, what is Morgan's mom playing?
Takenoko. It's probably a board game. I'm not even
I'm
sure.
gonna look it up.
Do it.
I must assume
Fuck, I
by
forgot to
now
place my turrets.
Takenoko.
Takenoko, baby. Ooh,
that
cluster
you're
bomb
willing to
upgrade.
help
Fuck yeah.
end my life. In exchange, I have prepared a friendly
Oh, it's a
security
board
escort for
game.
you.
Nice.
Now, there's a
This
switch
looks really, really
here
funny.
which will allow you access to the real laboratories where
Nice.
what's left.
I mean, it's a board game. She
awaits
might be
you.
playing with her
Please,
mother,
use
my
it.
grandmother. Alright, let's go. So, I'm a dumbass. I should have placed the turrets, but you know what? I'm gonna go do that now. Let's go.
Oh well, it's fine.
Honestly,
You'll be
if
fine.
there's a plethora of extra resources, you gotta just spend them, you know? That's the benefit of this game. And that just shows me saving a bunch of resources. I mean, I'm full of ammo for the shotgun. I mean, believe it or not, although I really enjoy the shotgun in this game, I just surprisingly don't use it very much. I feel like every weapon serves a pretty good... Oh, fuck. Oh my god, that guy
I don't
just
know why, but
spawned
I
and
never
got
really tend to be a
detonated.
shotgun person myself either. It would
Indeed.
have been fun if it were a hardcore anti-game she was playing.
Oh my
Your
god.
mom playing Honey Pop 2.
Oh my god, my mom playing Honey Pops 2 and she's speedrunning it. What we should do. It'd be a pretty fucking incredible circumstance. Alright, go turrets, go! Destroy him.
Get him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, if this guy wants to fuck with my turret room, he's going for a rude awakening because I put 4 of them down.
Speaking
Yes?
of sexy games, Morgan's been watching me play Cloud Meadow. I
Oh,
never knew
yeah.
it was an actual, and that I never knew that Cloud Meadow was like an actual playable game. It's currently in alpha, or beta, something like that. It is available on Steam, and I've been playing it, and I was like, oh my god. I don't believe it's real booby game.
It's like a booby game that is surprisingly trying to tell a story, and I feel like that's even funnier.
Yeah, it's like legitimately, it's like a farming RPG. It kind of feels like Stardew Valley combined with
Stardew
like...
Valley, but really horny. Just really horny, and there's
Yeah.
some hot girls, and I
There is
want
a
to see the
lot of
cowgirl
hot
and the
girls,
catgirl.
and
be
actually,
fucking
like,
epic.
you know, legitimately
shit.
great furry hot girls. Like, yes.
Sorry, what was the question that, like, Jack Delusion? Booby? Yes, there's booby. I mean, babe,
That
if
was
you want to,
literally
like,
the question,
link the
booby?
Steam page or something for the Jack Delusion, you should. Just so that they know,
You know
what's
what?
up.
Sure,
Link it in the stream.
I'll do that.
Come on, fuck him up, turrets, fuck him up. Yeah, baby. Oh my god, I'm kicking everybody's ass here. They don't stand a chance. Come on, come on. Get in here. Fuck you. And honestly, like, it's really funny to see because they're actually gonna tell a story. And the art style is really well done. Like, you can tell that he put so much effort into it. It's kind of amazing. Like, it just...
Honestly, I find it really fucking cool because, like, it's entirely, like, pixel art. So, it's like, how?
Indeed, right? Oh yeah, also he has a charging attack. These guys are fucking charging attacks and he headbutt you. It's pretty amazing. Got you, fucker. Yes. Ow, jeez. Honestly, like, legit, I mean,
The description is also,
what
pretty
is it?
fun.
Tell
It's
me.
like, the description of the game is equal parts farming simulator, RPG, and visual novel. Cloud Meadow is an erotic game about learning to work with monstrous allies in order to build a new home and explore uncharted lands.
Nice. I mean, honestly, I gotta say, this plays well into the subject that I was thinking, especially related with chicory. Like, there is a lot of situations where somebody, like, is making a story or a game or something, and they just have some characters be horny, but it just goes completely wrong to the concept of the story itself, because it's gratuitous horniness that does not play into the themes or the fucking, like, the way the story works. I mean, we talked about Nier Automata, for example, how, like, for some reason, all the main characters are women with their asses out, and that's, like, the story is actually supposed to be serious and, you know, intense, and make you feel things. Meanwhile, the protagonists all have their asses out and shit, you know? But I feel like you can easily make a compromise of just making it part of the integral of the world or the story that you're not supposed to be taking all that seriously. When I see games like Cloud Metal, that's definitely it. Yes?
I will say, like, Cloud Metal is definitely, like, one of those games that are very unfinished. Like, you can definitely feel that it's very unfinished. Like, sometimes, like, the beginning is pretty overwhelming because there's just, like, a lot of information
so
just, like, throwing at you. You know, like, they're trying... It's also, like, a visual novel in a way. Like, there's a lot of talking, exposition, and I gotta say, it had a little bit of
some games make the mistake of just, like, taking too long to actually get into the gameplay, you know?
Exactly, like, it takes a bit too long, but now that I actually got through, like, essentially the tutorial, I have actually, like, never really did much farming. Legitimately, I barely did any farming at all. I've just been exploring in the dungeons and I've talked to Kobe.
I mean, honestly, I hope that you managed to get the farming to work, but still. I do not have long before psychosis takes me. I mean, honestly, probably would be more effective if you sounded a little tired or affected, but still, voice acting a little direct with the target situations. Alright, so I
mean, that's the thing with a lot of, like, the voice acting is, like, I don't think a lot of voice actors even get to hear much about the games that they're voice acting for.
Yeah, I remember how Stephen Merchant did not understand what Portal 2 was about, and he thought it was about space somewhat, but he was just in it, and he still delivered one of the best fucking performances in any video game ever with Wheatley in Portal 2, so that's fucking amazing.
That is so fucking funny, like,
Indeed.
He doesn't, like, I can just, like, imagine, like, he did the voice of Wheatley,
Yeah,
and
he
just
does.
didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I mean, Kim, you should
Oh
send a
shit,
link.
I was
Yeah,
supposed to
true.
link
You
it, I'm
forgot to
sorry.
link it. I
How
mean,
do
that's
I
fucking
share
fine
things?
to me.
My time
Steve.
doing business with the owners, that Oxyphil station out there is just a front for a kind of
Sure.
hidden passage leading down below.
Oh.
If Lamb's hiding Eleanor from you, that's where she'll be.
Interesting. Secret passage.
There it
down
is, you
below.
horny bastard.
There it is, horny bastard. But to be fair, honestly, most of the character design's pretty good in the game. Not all furries are created equal in that game, but a lot of the characters
Oh no, not
are
at
really
all.
cute.
Some of them are a little bit too human in my taste.
Indeed. You got like
But-
human noses, and that's just weird. Ooh, it's dark.
But there is an orc lady who's really big and really cool and sexy, and I love her.
Oh,
and
yeah,
she
she
is
got
in
huge
my
boob.
party, and she's absolutely fucking amazing. There is one human girl, and I can't believe, like, usually you'd think, like, oh, you know, the furries are really great, but even the humans are sexy.
Until you arrived.
For sure, Human Girl is one of my favorites. She reminds me of Meredith,
Please locate the breakers
and that's a
flip
good
them,
thing.
and then return here to restore power.
Nice. Alright, so this is an abandoned secret lab from Fontaine Futuristics, where I'm sure they did a lot
I
of
love-
ethical things.
Oh,
And
you know that thing's about to get real if you're heading into a secret lab of
Indeed.
sorts.
They always do get real when you get into secret labs. It's pretty cool. Also, now that I
What
think
kind of
about it,
fucked
we
up and
might
crazy
actually be
shit
able
are
to
we
finish the game
seeing
today.
now?
Indeed. Honestly,
I want to
now
see
that
the
I
weird
think
and fucked
about
up
it.
things.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I want to see the weird and fucked up things.
Indeed. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure we might actually be able to finish the game today. I mean, I'm gonna try to. I'm going at I'm not skipping things, but I'm going at a brisk pace, if that makes
I
sense.
mean,
Oh,
I don't
clipped.
need to. I already showered this morning, so I don't need to shower before I go to bed. This are those tentacles?
Oh, these are vines of plants, I think. Oh, also you can see a very
freaky.
big pod of something in here. This is very
Freaky.
cool. Trust me, you're gonna. I would say you're gonna like what you see here, but at the very least, you're gonna be disgusted by it. Let's go.
Dr. Alexander.
I mean, honestly, like,
Both measures of the
this is
new
a part of the
Utopian
game where
project.
you're like almost at
He
the
will
end,
become
and like
a kind
things
of
get very
genetic
cool.
Chimera, host to all the minds of
chimera,
culture,
genetic chimera,
accessing their
damn.
talents and memories via the Adam we have gathered. And deriving in part from Project WYK,
Oh, come on, come on.
I have
WYK
developed a
means
new
would you
set of
kindly?
behavioral constraints. Dr. Alexander will live to promote the common good. His love
very
and
well.
loyalty shall be spread evenly across the entire human race. For me, that is discipline at great personal cost.
Discipline at great personal cost, baby.
It will be instinct.
See, a great personal cost for him. It will be instinct. You know, that's what she wants. She wants like the common
That's
good.
fucked up because, like, you know, the people themselves think they're doing a good thing. They're, you know, like, look, I'm doing a good thing. Aren't I a good
I mean,
person?
all these people think that they're actually helping to form a utopia of sorts, but like, it's likely no one of them will ever live to see it.
A formula waiting on us to solve
Altruism.
Intelligence and consciousness are not the same, she argued. Awareness of self naturally becomes obsession with it. So, if we could
Interesting.
suppress my sense of self, but imbue me with the cognitive capacity to serve the common welfare, we could thereby generate the first utopian. And then, Sophia said, at long last, utopia would follow.
Oh, no. You don't play as a man.
Oh, you can
Actually,
choose.
You
You
play
can
as
choose
a girl.
between man and girl.
You
It's
can
great. Trust me.
choose between a girl. You can actually choose between a girl and a guy, and if you
this is kinda
actually,
gross.
like, you know, get the funny little sexy scenes, you actually unlock the one for
Right. Also, babe,
Sophia,
babe,
guy
look
and
ahead.
the girl. So, like,
To create the first
tank
true
is
utopia
right
would
ahead.
come at a high
You'll
cost,
see.
my
oh
friend.
no.
We needed someone to be host to all that Adam,
Indeed.
Rapture's finest minds.
You shall see
A willing
something
subject,
interesting.
That is to say, myself.
Myself.
Look at this. Hang on. Lights are gonna turn back on. There you go.
Whatever
Is
you
he?
may have seen inside the tank, that was indeed
Is he
me.
in there?
That was
I
indeed
fear
me.
the fate of Eleanor Lamb will be less physical, but no less grotesque.
But no less
This
grotesque.
tank for deep sea life is the ideal way to dispose of me. But first, you must retrieve enough Adam-infused plant life to lure me out. The slugs feed on the stuff, and it's all I seem to want now. I have
Interesting.
left a sample here, so you know
Oh.
what to look for.
Indeed. We're gonna get some couple of
Oh,
flowers to
and
lure him in.
so I can be. You
So
can
I
be a lesbian.
Oh,
in
you can
Moon
absolutely
Meadow.
be a lesbian. In fact, I mean, I've encouraged him to
Absolutely.
do it, but making an all-lesbian farm, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, no, I'm planning on it, but at the same time, like, I'm bisexual, so at the same time, I'm like,
I mean, I'm bi too.
Oh, men also have
Oh, shit, big boy. Oh, fuck. Two big boys.
wait, there was two. Oh no.
It's you. Oh god. Oh hey, I got the final plasmid from this guys. Why stick in a boring routine when discouraging pesky foes? Use the sound like a scorching, shocking, and chilling surprise. Oh yeah, this essentially means that I emit random bursts of power whenever I'm stressed. Awesome. Fuck you. Come on.
Nah.
No.
Thanks.
Am I hitting him? Oh my god, I'm so powerful right now. Jesus Christ, they
It's,
didn't even let
also,
a
it's
hit on
Cloud
me.
Meadow, not Moon Meadow. It's
Yeah,
Cloud
Cloud
Meadow.
Meadow, yeah.
Son, those override keys you've been hunting are genetically encoded.
Indeed.
And to get to Eleanor,
Honestly,
you're gonna need
I
one
love
from
being this
Alex
OP
the
in this
Great
game.
there.
It's so cool.
First things first, we gotta pin him down, find those plants he mentioned, and lure him back out.
Oh jeez. Hang on a second. Oh, are they dead? Are they gonna? Oh shit.
I don't.
Okay, no, I thought they were gonna die, but nah, never mind. Oh, ooh, clusterfuck.
I mean, they
yeah.
better fucking not be dying.
They did. I mean,
Well,
only
they better
I get
be
to kill
dying,
them.
actually.
I mean, they better be die or not, or maybe yes.
I was about to say, they better be dying.
Indeed. All right, let me see my researches, by the way.
This is
I'm
one of the first times I
complete.
actually saw, like, the map. Lol.
Oh my god, I forgot to research the Big Sister twice. Oh man, I could have a better leaf capacity by now. I mean, to be fair, the Drill Vampire tonic isn't really that amazing if I'm not using the drill very well, but god damn. I wish
Aw.
that I had actually remembered. Because I keep forgetting this shit, and it's necessary. It's really necessary because you don't fight them very often. You still have a maximized
Also, it's
security.
pretty cool because, like, you can be a lesbian in Cloud Meadow, but you can also be gay in Cloud Meadow, and you could also just be hetero, but, like, it's
And
whatever you want.
You can be
also.
bi, really, which is very fun.
You can-
I mean, a game actually being able to take in all the possibilities like this is pretty cool.
Also, you can breed.
No, this is something very particular to some people, but you can breed. Yeah, but like,
Yeah,
what-
I kind of did it too much, and then my cow was tired, and then I wanted to take
Too
her
much
on an
breeding.
adventure to the dungeon, and then she was sleeping.
share if you so if this happens to you sometimes, too much breeding.
Share if you don't think.
I will share that. I will share that as fuck.
Man, I wish I could play a booby game right now.
Honestly, we could. Nah, I'm not sure if you're gonna have the energy for that, but I mean, next
No,
time.
and to be honest, I do actually have work tomorrow, so...
Rest in pee. Goddamn.
But I could potentially do tomorrow if you want to.
Potentially, I mean, if we don't stream some art or something tomorrow, that'd be pretty cool. I'm not
Hey, do you actually want to stream tomorrow?
I probably like we've been slacking in the streaming department, so it would probably be a cool idea to stream. Right.
Sounds good to me.
Indeed. You know, I'm gonna be using the shotgun more. Let's go. Yeah, but like legit, what I was saying before is that like making a game if you want your entire game or in your entire story to be completely fully taken serious, then putting fucking sexual stuff on it is just like, you know, overtly sexual stuff that has no point. And I'm talking about panty shots, booby fucking, like, characters with huge boobs, you know? Like, shit. Oh, check this out. Check this out. He was coming, like, right at me. I love that.
Oh, boy.
Got you. I mean, like, honestly, it always feels like it's very, very fucking, like, you know, gratuitous. I don't feel like any story that is trying to remotely be serious in any way needs a panty shot or someone accidentally groping someone. Or, for example, a character whose power can only be used if they're exposing themselves. And, I mean, to be fair...
I guess like this is also why like Cloud Meadow kind of it kind of lacks that in a way.
Yeah, because it's
Because,
about
you know,
the vulgarity in a sense.
I mean, yeah, sure. It's like a farming game, and it's also like a movie game, and it's also like an RPG, and it's a lot of things at once.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's why I really enjoy shit like, you know, fucking Borderlands, because if there's a character with huge boobs, she absolutely fits in this world. And they are jokes about it. And I fucking find it funny. It's funny. Oh shit, big boy, big boy. Why is he attacking me?
Among Us?
Among Us?
Among Rapture?
Yet you persist. Why? Alright, come on, come on, come on. Switch pressing rounds. Perfect. Let's go. Lay it on him, lay it on him. Come on. Why is he not dying? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Oh no. Oh no.
Come on.
No.
Oh, Jesus
You're
Christ.
gonna
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Ah! Okay, fucking got him. Ooh, that was messy. I'm sad I'm not gonna, didn't get like I'm fucking planning on it. Yeah, but honestly, that's one of the things that really always like turned me off from watching basically any anime. It's just like there's so much of that gratuitous sexual stuff that has no fucking need to be there at all. And it's such a breath of fresh air when I get to see like you know, an anime medium that doesn't have that. And I mean, it's also one of the reasons, like, I have a friend who is like, you know, she has OCs and she wants to tell a serious story that needs to be taken serious with them, but they all have big boobs, basically. I mean, they have body diversity, but they all, in a sense, are, like, made with, like, a self-indulgent, like, ideal. And, of course, a lot of people that see her OCs the first time only see the boobs. Especially because, you know, I mean, she is going to be mostly drawing,
I mean, I
like,
don't
you know,
blame them.
stuff.
I mean, it's what people usually see when they look at your characters.
Instinct.
But
Hang on a second, my brother's talking to me.
Oh, of course, of course.
Yep, sorry. And it's just like, you know, it's the basic, most core thing, really. People will behave on the instinct of whatever they see first. If you want to tell a really serious story, is there customization in Moon Meadow? Cloud Meadow? No, there isn't. I don't think so, at least. I mean, you can customize your party, you can customize your...
Yeah,
like,
there is no,
but...
sadly enough, there's no character customization in Cloud Meadow. It's kind of like the character is kind of set with their own kind of personality. Apparently they're smart right out of college and stuff, and they're, you know...
Indeed. But otherwise, they are pretty much, like, just themselves, you know? It is what it is.
Yeah, I named mine Tammy.
And, naturally, really good. I mean, there's
Because
also, I'm pretty sure there's also, like, some, there's different forms of the same species, if that makes sense, but still. Yeah, but what I was saying is that, like,
oh yeah, like, yeah, for example, like, if you do have, like, cat people in this game, and they're also, like, enemies, so you have, like, the smaller, thinner ones, and then you got, like, the bigger ones, and then you got the big ones that are looking like MILFs.
I want the big ones. God, I want the big ones so much.
Same.
I mean, but the core of what I was saying is just, like, you can't usually eat your cake and have it too. Like, at least, like, for the most part, if somebody sees that your protagonists in your game have their ass out 24/7, it's just... a lot of people won't take it seriously, even though you're trying to tell a serious story. And that's, like... it's no fault but your own to design a character that, for no reason at all, has fat... fucking the naked ass exposed, you know?
I mean, this is also why, like, Tammy, for example, like, she's a persona. She's not really, like, an OC. Like, I have no story with Tammy. Like, the only canon thing that we have for Tammy, in a way, is that she lives together with Behemoth, with Bonnie as a neighbor, but Bonnie just fucking stays there way too much, because, obviously. And at the same time, she works at a milkshake bar, like a little cafe, and she is a waitress. Also, I like the idea that sometimes they have like what you know how in Japan they have those like maid cafes. She'd be a she'd
Oh,
she'd be a maid
100%.
cafe.
But you know, that's like the very big difference too. You're not trying to make a serious storyline or even an overarching long storyline.
Oh,
You're
no.
just making a character for the sake of very interesting self-indulgent. That's very respectable. I mean, I am never going
yeah,
to
no,
try to
Tammy
tell a
is
serious
pure
story with my
self-indulgent.
TDOCs. You know, like, my TDOCs
Look.
are for purely nothing other than self-indulgence and making myself some funny scenarios. And sure, they have character. They have a quote-unquote, like, you know, canon, but that's mostly just to show their character.
I was making that joke earlier too, Morgan. It's like, I mean, they don't want to have any fucking like adult time in any way, but then you have like our personas, and then it's like, yeah.
I mean, honestly, my personas can fuck all they want. They can do whatever they want, honestly. They're good. They've been having some fun times living their best lives.
I love how you say it like they have their free will. You know, it's like their own will, and it's like, yeah, and you know they can do that.
They
if
have
they
free
want to. I
will,
can't
and they
really
choose to
stop-
fuck.
I can't really stop them. They just.
I can't really stop them. Do you want to try to stop
They're
them?
wild.
Good luck. Good luck trying to get them down from there. You gotta,
Spray
like,
with water.
spray them with water, maybe they'll calm down. And I mean, that's really what at its core, you know? At least for me, I cannot take something like Nier Automata seriously. Because, like, all I'm gonna see is the character's ass exposed in a story just trying to take me
I
to
have seen
take it
so much
seriously.
porn of
Yeah.
Nier Automata.
I have primarily seen porn of it. Without even wanting to look for it.
I
you know,
mean,
like,
I guess I could say
I
the
am
same
not
thing about
attracted to
Overwatch.
white women with their asses out, and yet I keep seeing porn of
I
them
mean,
against
like,
my will.
good for her, I suppose.
Good for her
Yeah.
having her ass out. Is she a robot? Was she a human?
Is
like,
she a
who
robot?
knows?
I thought she was a robot, right?
I think she looks a robot, but she's really human. I think it's a Detroit Become Human kind of way. But I don't know. Oh, the game.
Yeah,
the
I
game
don't know
crashed.
anything about the
Yeah,
lore.
okay. I did save very recently, so I can just get back into it. No problem.
I'm gonna
Whoopsie.
take a piss.
Take a piss, no problem, babe. We're getting back into it. And I mean, at its core, I feel like you can't eat your cake and have it too. I mean, for example, Iris, you were sending a couple of asks where it was like, how would you have say for work OCs react to seeing your TDOCs? I'm just like, no. They won't ever interact with each other. I'm not going to ever put tits on my Safe for Work OC stories because I care about it in a sense that I want to tell a fully, like, you know, serious, even if a little comedic storyline that would be, that's credulity would be ruined by unnecessary sexual content on it. And by that I mean, like, just having a character with huge boobs like I normally draw would stand out like a fucking sore thumb and reduce the credibility of the entire situation, you know? And that's not something that I want for my characters. The ones that, you know, Safe for Work ones that I actually write stories about. Because they're not the same as my TDOCs. Not even close. Triple kill, baby. Triple kill. And I mean, like... Oh, the game crashed again. Thanks, game! You're so working great. Working fucking great. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna drink of water. And like, here's the thing. My TDOCs, they don't have a canon. They can do whatever the fuck they want. It would be really silly. If I was going to tell a story, for example, that is more vulgar and more whack, like, for example, I want to tell a story that's similar to Borderlands when it comes to tone and setting. By that, I mean, like, it's a mostly comedic and funny, like, a story, but with anti-capitalist undertones. Like, and also, like, not only anti-capitalistic undertones, but also in a sense, like, they have legitimately serious moments where you have to see the characters do series of decisions and react to the circumstance they go in interesting, like, serious ways, but on a specific time and place, with almost like in a way of working almost as if it was like, you know, how does it, like a tone reversal? Because, I mean, I gotta say, there is, like, a very big difference between a character buying a pony made of diamonds and calling it Butt Stallion, and a character whose daughter's last words is saying that he's an asshole, suddenly trying to avenge her despite the fact that he put her through abuse his whole life because that's how far gone he is. You know, that's just, it is the way that it is. And, like, I, for one, I think that Borderlands is oh, the game crashed again. I am, you know, I think I'm gonna go another direction. This doesn't seem to work. Clearly that's not functioning, whatever that is. And, like, I would probably reserve putting characters with titties in a story that is like that, but the titties wouldn't be the central focus, even close, of the serious narrative moments. Because if you're looking at a giant pair of boobs, you're not really going to think about all the intense emotions that's going to happen in your way. You're probably going to be distracted. But I mean, yeah, Iris, it doesn't matter that you didn't mean them in a sexual way. Like, it doesn't even matter that I made my characters without the intent of making them sexual all the time when it comes to boobies. What matters is I have completely, solely divided my OC's world because I don't want them to ever affect each other. If I'm going to make something stakeless and just purely for the funny goofs and, like, you know, for the occasional sexy, I'm going to do that and keep it on its own pace. But if I want to make a story that has a legitimately emotional resonance with what I like and with, like, things that I've learned throughout my life, and that I actually put characters that I really, really love, that I've made with a lot of fucking care and attention to, I'm gonna also divide that from this. And they're not going to unite ever. Like, at best, putting Meredith as a shopkeeper in the Buttercup game, but that's all. Even then, I might be going too far. Because, like, honestly, like, I want to believe at least there's some world where my content has its own, it's credible, in a sense, that isn't just big titty content, that I could make a living someday out of something outside of big boobs. Because, like, that's the fucking thing, you know? Like, I draw nice big boobs, I guess. People like them. People like my characters. But throughout all that comes the realization that, like, if I hadn't made big boobs or whatever as my main source of work, I wouldn't have be reaching the state that I'm in right now. Like, wouldn't have gotten this much love and my art. And that's just a fact, you know, like, if I was only drawing safer work stuff, I wouldn't get as much enjoyment. And even though my ultimate desire for the future is that I would love to be able to make, like, serious stories and whatever, it doesn't change the fact that I am currently just drawing big boobs because that's what pays. And that's what's going to continue to pay for a very long time. And, you know, like, there's nothing that I can do to change that right now. There's nothing that I can do to make me have more credibility as an artist. It just is what it is, you know? But at the same time, outside all of that, I don't ever want to, like, sink as low to making, like, attempting to tell a serious story with my titty OCs. Or even, for example, fucking, like, just, oh shit, hang on. Fucking, die. Come on. Or even, for example, like, just putting my safer work OCs, who I really care about, and my titty OCs on the same place. No fucking way. Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, they're made by two different people. And sure, I'll be the same person that posts the two sides, but, like, man, it's just, it doesn't gel. Not at all. It's just like, I want to keep it this way. And I honestly hope that nobody, like, everybody else respects it. I mean, I'm already, like, the artist that's known for this. If I post any safe work art, nobody's gonna care. Some people that like my art are gonna say, like, wow, this looks pretty, or whatever, but that's about it. And, like, the 3 people that are fans of my safer work are gonna be very, like, pleased and stuff, but, you know, that's about it. I don't, like, this is what I'm satisfied with right now, and there's no fucking way that I'm gonna try to, like, make my safer work characters and my TD characters famous at the same time, because or else I would get more asks like the one you sent, of people asking what the fuck's the correlation between the characters with fat fucking tits and the characters with resonant emotional situations. Not to mention, I feel like it's really doing a disservice to a story that's supposed to be a video game medium to even try to tell it on a fucking, like, a handful of drawn images. Wouldn't be enough. Wouldn't be enough at all. Alright, another big sister down. Fuck yeah. Let me see if I, like, can, I think Kim might be out. I'm gonna go quickly check on her. Give me a second. Alright, I see a message from her. Oh, never mind. It's, what the fuck is this? Oh my god. She's showing a picture of the game that my mom was playing. It's a panda game. That's hilarious. Alright. I'm gonna try one more time to shoot a heat-seeking rocket at those... Oh. Hang on. I missed. And then I crashed. Okay. So this level is bad. Oh my god, man. Why does this game gotta crash so much? Is the stream still working properly? I can't even tell. Fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, but I'm sure you understand at the end of the day what I'm getting at. Just realize people might get whiplash when they go from songs I'll write about a season or source material. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing, you know? Like, especially if somebody was, like, really invested in one thing. If somebody went, for example, into my blog because they saw my Deltarune fan art, they scroll down and they see big boobs, they're gonna hit unfollow. That's the sad reality in which I live in, because like big boobs are the things that have actually appeal to people that are gonna follow and stay on my artwork. But like, you know, whenever I want to draw something else, it's like I don't really have a stable platform. In fact, I don't have credibility, and I don't feel like I would ever like. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Wrong door. Okay, good. I'm gonna let the game load a bit more. Honestly, like, I do want to finish this today. I really hope this shit stops crashing, because wow. Like, I feel like my work is just, it's whack, to put it lightly. And I don't want to ask to be taken seriously, because I can't take myself seriously under circumstance, you know? I don't feel like I deserve to be taken seriously given the nature of my work. And that's just, this is what it is, you know? Like, I draw big titties mostly for money and most times for my enjoyment as well, and like some people like it, and people that came to my art because they think my style is good are probably going to be let down by the fact that I put big boobs in her dash. It's as simple as that. And don't get me wrong, honestly, like I think Kim asked me this before, but like what was the like ideal kind of movie I would make and whatever, and, or ideal kind of like medium I want to put out. Borderlands is up my alley. Don't get me wrong. I am having. Oh shit! It didn't crash. Nice. Like, don't get me wrong. Like shit. Like fucking. You know. Like just. I mean, tone-wise. I mean, sure. The tone is also very different from TDOC to this. You know. So it makes sense. I mean, like for example, Borderlands. I feel like has the ideal tone for me. In fact, I might manage to go both ways. Like when it comes like, I would both go more serious and a little bit more vulgar at the same time. Like making a character say that like the bandit leader is just being a dick to her because her cock's bigger than his. You know, something like that. I feel like I would put shit like that in my take from Borderlands game, and I would fucking enjoy it. Actually, think it would be fucking great. Also, before we proceed very further and defeat the Big Daddy that's gonna be upcoming, we gotta very much wait for Kim, because there's important story stuff. Well, semi-story stuff. It's more like just audio log stuff, but still good stuff. Very good stuff. Right, but like honestly, and that's just is what it is, you know. Like I'm not a AAA studio.
Did the game?
Oh,
crash?
the game crashed just now, babe. Literally. Just
Seriously?
crashed. It crashed
so
for like
sorry.
5 times, just so you know. But we got through it. We got through it. We proceeded. I don't know, man. This part of the game is really doing my tits in. Look, I don't even remember it crashing this much. Like, because I'll still have titty characters shown, but it would be more serious situations. Like, oh no, the titties, they are in peril. They are in great peril. I mean, honestly, this is why, like, if I was gonna design my own set of Vault Hunters, quote-unquote, for my own take on a fantasy Borderlands, I would make one of them have the possibility to have fat tits. She would be a very vulgar, essentially like a tall, skinny, well, not skinny, still fat, but like skinnier Agatha. And one of her skills, like 2 of her skills, would make her tits bigger because it involves like seduction and like increasing her power in a sense, and that would be interesting.
Love that for her though.
Indeed. But
Love that
overall,
for
her
her.
main design would still have pretty normal tits whatsoever.
Also,
I mean, bigger
hey,
than the rest, but still. Yeah?
Please stream it for me.
No
on
problem.
Discord.
We just got back into it. I'm really hoping that it doesn't fucking crash again. And will I ever be glad to be done with this level, unfortunately, because it seems that it's the problem with this level, you know?
Also, I'm sorry if it took a little longer. I completely fucking forgot that I still had laundry outside, and then I was like, where the fuck is my laundry? But
Oh, no problem, babe. I had a really interesting time talking about like the credibility of my work and tone like differences and whatnot. Oh Jesus. Okay, please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Please don't. Please don't.
glad you had some.
Oh, he's
fun.
attacking me.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Go for it.
okay, he's attacking me because of the fucking like the what's the word? The fucking like what's the word? There was a fucking hypnosis fucking thing. He stood on it and it just fucked him up. Fuck you. Damn it! 2 medkits on this guy. Come on, come on, come on. Fuck you! Gotcha. Alright, well, it was a
You can
little
do it, babe.
difficult. Oh yeah, there's an audio log. Check this out. Ooh, finally getting a reference to Melter again.
Is it better to be summarily executed as an outsider caught within these grounds? Or to be united, not just with your daughter Cindy, but with the Rapture family as well? The choice is yours. I urge you to accept the Protector program. You will live by her side, and remember nothing beyond your love for her.
Even though the guy managed to get all the way into the city, he still got captured by their people.
Rapture. You crazy bitch.
And he got turned into that big daddy I just killed.
You do whatever you want to me. As long as I'm with Cindy, I'm a happy man.
Indeed.
Jesus.
So even, like, that's the ending of the story of Mark Meltzer. Because I just saved his daughter, and I'm gonna heal her. And he came all the way to Rapture just to save her. Honestly, like, it's really sad.
So he became
the big daddy that was tied up with her. He got captured by them, and Lamb gave her the choice. Oh, hello.
This is where they bound us together, Father.
Interesting.
Kind God, you were the only good thing that Rapture ever gave me.
Oh, I love that line so fucking much. Like,
You were
honestly,
the only good thing Rapture ever gave me.
indeed.
She was not meant to have a father, Delta. She was to be an heir to my life's work.
And yet,
And this is where they changed her, bonding her to you. The child she was died in this room.
indeed. It's a damn shame, but that's where all their lives got ruined.
So
Thanks, Rapture.
I guess like was
Yes.
she already like Lamb's daughter for this?
I mean, she was. I mean,
Before
I don't
she
know if you
turned
kept
into-
like I don't know if you kept up with the lore, but basically the timeline is this: she was adopted. Lamb was grooming her to be the perfect daughter and to be like, you know, pretty good like her, and pretty like, you know, very smart and ingenious and incisive as it goes. And then she, you know, Lamb had to go away because she was captured by Andrew Ryan. She was going to be sent to Persephone, which is a top secret prison. Oh, fuck, I fell. And which is a top secret prison that I'm actually going to. And after that, oh, hello, bitch. After that, like, she was, since she was completely alone, Lamb left her in the care of Grace Holloway, which was the singer that we met and I spared on the second chapter. I'm
the
sure you
lady.
remember Grace. And after that, she got captured because... Oh, I'm trying to save the game. Please tell me it didn't crash. Oh, it's not responding. That's probably good news.
no.
Like, the
no.
thing is, she tried to expose the fact that Pulley, the guy that I met in Dionysus Park, was using Lamb's resources and everything, purposely trying to ruin her because he was just a spy from Ryan, you know? Which is like, so Pulley just got her and put her in an orphanage without her, against her will, and she was stuck there because nobody believed that she had actual parents, because Lamb has been completely erased from public vision thanks to Ryan, because he ordered Sinclair to just completely wipe her out from the public mind, you know? And then, because she was an orphanage, they turned her into
So she-
little sister.
and then she was the one who was the first little sister
Precisely, the first functional
found
little
to
sister.
the Delta.
Indeed, and Delta, his own
Fuck.
timeline is that he used to be a man called John or someone, and he was like, you know, he actually was a badass bell diver that actually found this fucking city all on his own. And well, they fucking turned him into this. They ruined him. Like, they fucking captured him. Ryan was afraid that he was a spy for the feds or something, so they put her in this program so he can never talk and just lose his humanity. And he became a Big Daddy. Which is, you know, like, just cost of his humanity. Oh my god, I do have Cyclone Trap. I'm an idiot. I thought I did it. Oh well, I'm gonna put it around.
Really funny the Jessica loser
Yes?
because I legit like we were talking me and Morgan were talking earlier today, like about seriousness and OCs and stuff, and I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that there's someone out there who takes your titty OCs pretty serious. And here you are.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, like, different strokes for different folks. I don't. Like, I also urge you to not take them that... Oh, come on, man. You stepped into my traps, fucker. Come on, man. You're about to get fucked. I'm gonna completely annihilate you.
I mean, I'm not one to tell you to like
Come on, come on. Yes, perfect.
Not, you know, tell like I'm not one to tell.
I don't want to tell you how to
should
enjoy my
not do
characters. I
more
just feel like,
characters.
as a whole, I fundamentally cannot take serious the fact that these characters are purely just for the sake of drawing characters with big titties. Okay, perfect.
Oh yeah, no, like those characters are definitely just me.
They're just for jokes and stuff, and I'm doing it primarily for like my enjoyment and for the sake of like, you know, just adhering to a demographic that I know will actually give me money. Because I am in a bad living condition and I need money. Money can be exchanged for goods and services, as it goes.
Also, hang on. 1 second,
Yes.
I'll be back.
It's like I wouldn't really have any sexual preferences really. I just sort of want to explore and see your side of your characters, and if people just see boobs and go wooga of your characters. I mean, if you want to try to do that, sure, but like, I wouldn't say you even get approval from me in that sense, because like, straight up, like, I would make an ass of myself trying to make anybody take these characters seriously, because they're a bunch of hot ladies with big tits, and like that's. Even though I put some canon and I know that I could fundamentally write a more interesting story with them, it doesn't change the fact that, like, I wouldn't be buying into it, you know? Like, I wouldn't be buying in what I'm selling, if that makes sense. I wouldn't believe in my own message. It's like, sure, you can believe that my character is pretty cool and serious and has a very intense storyline, but to me, there's still something that I love design-wise and I love concept-wise, but I'm not attached in an emotional sense. There's an attachment emotional sense to my characters like Bonnie and stuff. It's because of personal emotional relationship, you know?
I mean, yeah, Bonnie is essentially
Persona.
like
Oh
a
God, oh Christ.
self-indulgent.
Oh Jesus, he's awake! Ah, boy, wake up!
Persona.
Brush and put a little makeup. Yes, sorry.
Ah.
Oh, it crashed. Thank you,
boy.
game. And so fights on this area seem to be a bad idea, but I'm gonna try anyways. Let's go. I'll happily make an ass of myself.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's always that one fan that wants to make an ass of themselves. Yeah, but still, like, I don't ever.
And
well,
I
this is
think
something. Yes, sir.
Honestly, good for you.
Good for you being an ass.
Hell
Literally.
yeah.
Donkey from Shrek. You know,
I
like,
love ass.
like legit. Just like I think we all love ass.
Donkey.
As it stands,
do.
I'm just like, if
At
I were
least
to
I
make.
do.
Yes, sorry.
At least I do.
Nice. I love butts. I love your butt too. Honestly, like for example, I was thinking of like in my own fantasy take on a Borderlands world, what fucking crimes against humanity would each like individual corporation commit on their workers in a sense, and how they would function. In a sense, I was thinking of like how would each of the like the fucking not matriarchy, but like all the systems that they function. Because I already told you about the paladins. Pretty much anybody that saw my Exile D&D is aware of them being pretty much like the worst people there are, bred since birth to be perfect killers that do not hesitate or even doubt on the way that they function and never stray from their paths. Oh, what the? He just teleported here. Fuck you. Where did this guy come from?
I can't see it. You're not screaming. at
Sorry,
me.
sorry. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna save before I fucking lose my progress. Hang on. I think
okay,
I think a splicer just told me that he hates me. Alright, hang on. Man, this is tearing gross.
You know what
into
I
it.
love about OC sometimes? Because like,
Fuck.
so
Yeah.
sometimes you just like have those like I draw them as like very PC and stuff, but in my mind they live like freaking rent free and have a whole life and
Yeah.
everything.
I mean, it's different for different people, you know? Fuck yeah. I mean, honestly, different ways that it functions for other people. Also, hang on a second. I need to totally, like, fucking just spend my money. I'm basically full wallet side right here.
This happens every single time you play any Bioshock game. You just have way too much fucking money.
Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty happy about it too, because it just means I'm playing the game really well. If you have an excess of money and an excess of resources, you're doing pretty fucking good. And that is the situation right now.
You know, I always find it really funny because, like, I am so used to seeing Morgan play video games really well, then sometimes, like, I watch someone else play the exact same game, and I'm like, whoa, people are
It's
really
like,
different sometimes. when it
Wow,
comes to playing
people
games.
struggle sometimes? Yeah, I know how
I
you
have
feel,
that with Minecraft.
yeah, oh,
Like-
honestly, I've seen some people play Minecraft slowly or something, just makes it fun. I think they're story-wise. I mean, honestly, Agatha and Hunter story-wise, I feel like I could at best exploit like a small brief moment in their time that has some manner of drama, but like it doesn't change the fact that they're out there happily ever after right now, and I'm pretty happy where they are. Oh, Jesus. Big Daddy, come on. He's in the middle of the fight.
Another one.
You know, fine. You know what? I'll pick a fight with him. Let's go. Hang on. I'll play some turrets first. Like, it doesn't change the fact that they're at their happy ever after right now. I don't want to change that, you know? I mean, hell, I was thinking of, like, the structures of, like, a witch. Not exactly corporation, because the funny thing is, like, amongst all the corporations in the world, I feel like the witches would be a subside of, like, the wizards, in a sense. They work a little externally, but not be an official corporation themselves. Oh, please get out, please get out. But like, I thought of a system that was basically strictly in like whoever's strongest in a sense. Because the strongest witch will be ever on top, and it's a very chaotic system where like involves a lot of murder and like, you know, betrayal and ambush, and it's been like dysfunctionally functional in this for a really long time. Which is why the strongest witches will either be leaders or have like fled from the corporation for a very long time. And not only one of the protagonists, which is like, you know, a witch playable character, would be one of those that like fled a long time ago, but also if Agatha was in the game, she would be in the Wildlands because she fled from all that. She would have her shop, she would have her husband, and she would be living a very quiet life just selling goods there, being a very powerful witch that ran away.
Now is my question, where would Meredith even fit in that?
Honestly, she would probably be an alignment among the wizards and the witches, in a sense. Because, like, she's supposed to be a witch, but also she has wizard powers, and so never really thought of that, like, of Meredith in that specific sense, but it would, like, interesting to source.
I suppose, like, maybe, like, Meredith is, like, one of those people that aligns herself more with the wizards.
In a sense.
Because they're just more...
She fucking, like,
civilized.
learned from both of them. Very true. Oh, the guy just got flown up. Nice. Oh, I love these traps.
Lol.
I mean, honestly, you know what's, like, really fun, too? I thought about, like, you know, most protagonists from Borderlands, they haven't led happy lives, and I didn't exactly want to, like, shy away from that from this world, in a sense of, like, none of them are in the Wildlands, in a sense, you know, exiled for a good reason. And I thought about, like, what would cause, like, a witch that is very talented at what she does and very good at murder to be exiled, in a sense. And I thought, like, it would be very interesting, like, for one of the reasons, for example, like, she acts different from other witches, if she was actually nurtured instead of, like, fucking... If her mother, for example, on the witch's coven, because there is, like, a daughters, like, and daughters and fathers circumstance on the witch's side. If her mother actually treated with kindness, despite them all being cold-blooded murderers... Oh, fuck, come on, don't hit my daughter. Like, if despite all the cold-blooded murder and, you know, the grooming for them to be, like, you know, killers in the end, her mother actually treated her with some sort of affection, so that she would, in a sense, be a little bit different from other witches. And so, if her mother got actually murdered by another witch, she wouldn't just accept that as a form of, like, oh, this is the system, but also think that that's my mother. I mean, she may be quietly residing in hell right now, but you just killed her. And now I'm gonna kill you. You know, and I felt
everything around you.
Indeed, and I feel like it could be. It's obviously stated all the stuff I write about your titties is in our canon. Your canon, yeah. No, honestly, my canon is different. It is what it is.
Damn.
Oh, jeez. Sorry. Yes.
Is that what the people would call fan fiction?
Oh my God! First fanfic writer from the booby OCs of board, Jack the Loser 69.
I'd read that.
I read fanfiction of my OCs.
I
funnily enough, I commissioned someone to
read
write
it out loud
like
on stream, honestly.
Oh my God!
If
nice.
if someone ever like writes fan fiction about like any of the OC titty characters, even if it would be especially if it would be about Tammy, I would fucking read it out loud.
That'd be
on
great.
Stream. I don't care.
I mean, to be fair, like I did get like one person. I commissioned one person to write about Tammy, Behemoth, and like Bonnie getting it on. But this person is like, I was mainly doing it for like, get back here. What if I keep thinking of you? Mostly did it for the sake of like wanting to support this person's work and helping them out as a mutual. But you know, like, come on, die. She's rolling around. She's not dead. But also, like, I didn't particularly care. But they still haven't done it. They still haven't finished it. I should ask them about it. And like, honestly, I also thought it would be a pretty interesting plot development that like her mother got killed by another witch because she was intending of running away, not alone, but with her daughter from the witch's coven. And if another witch found out, she actually got her and like fucking just there was a confrontation and she got killed. And then like, instead of just taking the place of the witch she killed, the protagonist would instead think like, you know what, fuck this place. My mom isn't here anymore, and that's the thing I loved about this place. It's bullshit, it's full of murder, and I'm out of here. So she would still be overall, you know, like, she would still be overall a very sadistical character, you know, very adept at murder and desensitized to it, and fully aware that she's like, you know, a bad person in a way, and that her mother was also a bad person in a way, but like she would still have that one thing different between her and other witches, that she was actually in a sense a little bit nurtured, and she has good memories of her mother that, you know, are now memories of a dead person. Wait a minute. So like, I don't know, man, I feel like that's a good start for a character like this, and it could lead to some
I
interesting
really like
indeed.
that, actually. That is a really great take on it, because I can
Thank you.
imagine that if you've been brought up in a system full of murder around you and everything, and you have like this small piece of effect,
If that gets
You're
taken
like,
away,
wait.
your fucking life changes. It's as simple as that.
yeah.
And honestly, it's pretty great. I mean, I mainly thought about like similar relations. Like, for example, I told you about how like rogue paladins, like paladins since they're groomed since birth, like since they're fucking born, with the intent of becoming perfect killable soldiers. Seeing a rogue paladin is almost unheard of. So having a protagonist that is one of them, because they actually, like, you know, after they managed to get away from the paladins, they actually found a family that took care of them without thinking that they would be like beyond redemption in a sense. Completely changed their view on themselves after several months spending together and what they want to do with their lives.
Some kind of living saint.
Oh, hello, this audio looks pretty cool.
Common good and adhere to it tirelessly. But now he's become
Something unspeakable.
something unspeakable.
Monster.
Mother's
Jesus.
philosophy is just as corrupt as Ryan's. By her standards, it would be better to have the entire world equally miserable than to allow us to strive in our own behalf.
Indeed.
I have to get out of here.
I have to get out of here. Yep, and that is how she started concocting a plan with Delta. Fuck you. Yeah, and honestly, like, I think it would be really interesting for someone that has been bred to be the perfect killer their entire lives and spent several years on duty. Many of those years where they probably broke people's skulls and, like, you know, just committed several atrocities, you know. I feel like it would be really interesting for a person like that to have a change of heart and, like, try to fight their own people, lose but not die, and be rescued by a family of just people in the farmland that actually try treating them like a normal person, and just their entire view on the world changes. And the fact that they actually now experience what it's like to have a family that cares about you, despite the fact that you were a horrible person, they have a view on the
And
world
you know, the
that
thing too
there is
that
hope.
I think about as
Is-
well is like, I can imagine that if you as a person have done something so atrocious, you know, like something so
Indeed.
horrible, something so terrific, and then you just stop. Like,
Indeed.
imagine what that does to you.
It doesn't,
you know?
like, that's one of the things that I really wanted to discuss with this character, just like all the things that you've done, whether it's helping people or murdering them when their backs were turned, executing people with your bare hands, that's all you, and you have to live with it. You know, all your mistakes, all your best moments. I wanted this character to symbolize the idea that despite you having done some terrible things in your life, you can move
Anyone
forward.
can change.
And I
Yeah,
feel like for this character, not only that, but it would be like almost a desperate thing that, like, they got taught by people, sure, but like now they desperately want to believe that there is a chance for them to be, you know, better and to do better. And they're actually trying. And that would be really fucking great to pair that up with Mia, another paladin character who has not had a family teach them that. Because it would be so interesting to see that, like, someone that has not been taught that they have a chance for redemption, but yet they're no longer a paladin, that now they have to fucking deal with the fact that they hate themselves. And they consider themselves to be a horrible, horrible monster, an expendable person, and yet they will never kill themselves. So they have to deal with being alive while other people might actually start believing in them. And honestly, you can have some really interesting conversations between these characters, just saying.
I love characters that essentially, like, people believe in. It's like, that's your fault for, like, that's your fault.
Your
Indeed.
entire journey here is based on your refusal to do the same. Will you
Nice.
grant his request, knowing that he served the family?
We shall be interested. Nice. I mean, honestly,
Rebirth, huh?
rebirth, huh?
Sure, you live forever, but minus your body.
I like my
I
body,
like
kid.
my body, kid. I don't
Nice.
feature the idea of my memories and personality being stored in the head of some
Jesus.
saintly child. Like
Sorry,
just
you were right in
one
front of
more
me.
dusty old book in the library.
Indeed. Honestly, Sinclair is a little simplistic on his view of it, but he's pretty right. Like, honestly, like, if you just you may be immortalized in some way, but you won't be yourself. So, you know what? That's pretty fucking...
Would it be, yeah, would it really be immortality if you're not yourself anymore?
Indeed. It just wouldn't be the same.
Also,
yes?
Deject the Loser is saying, thank fuck they don't have the injecting yourself with needle shit in Bioshock 2.
Watch for me,
Because the Bioshock stupid.
Completely
Yeah, it would be
understandable,
unwatchable for me.
I mean, honestly, I feel like they did it, like, on purpose, because, like, come on, that's the same reason why, like, you know, fucking Prey 2017 doesn't have, like, a constant stream of you shoving neuromons on your eye every fucking time that you use one, you know? One is enough. I beat him with a melee. That's
feel
great.
like one is enough.
Like, you get the gist of what's going on here.
Or,
That's
like, if you know how it's done, yeah.
Indeed. You understand now. And honestly, like, I feel like it is. I feel like it's definitely more accurate story-wise that people would inject themselves with it instead of, you know, just drinking it like a little potion or a juice in like Bioshock Infinite. Just really tame. But still, like, I don't know, man. I definitely feel like it's better to not have the thing be constantly injecting, non-stop.
I wonder if that's like some criticism that they got.
I mean, it might have been a criticism,
older
or it was
games
just. I feel like it might have been just a resolution in a sense of like. We already have the entire first game showing it, and this character has armor, and this Big Daddy is built to be adapted to have plasmids. So it could be just that he already has a system that automatically administers it inside him. So great, perfect, works just well. And honestly, like, I feel like one of the coolest things that I could do in a Borderlands, a take on Borderlands that actually does have, like, you know, like does it does add to the horror though? Yeah, it does, and it's, you know, an integral thing to the world of like grotesquely altering yourself physically, so it's understandable. Like, I feel like it would be really good for, depending on the player character that you play as, you would have different conversations and different, like, just you have different resolutions.
I don't like that screen over there. Can you look away?
Oh, sorry, yes. Perfect.
Really, yeah, thank you.
It's just like very bright and blinking, so I'm just looking right here.
Yeah, like I don't have like epilepsy or anything. Like,
I mean, flashing colors are a bother,
like,
babe.
right?
I totally get it.
Yeah, I can look at flashing things, but it's not fun, you know, especially if it's like super dark.
Totally understandable.
Thank you.
Oh wow! Oh shit! There's a big boy.
Big boy.
Oh man, the sounds of the Alpha series are so cool though. They sound like genuinely enraged fucking monsters. Just rampaging, you know? So cool. Fuck you. Fuck you. This gun is really powerful. Indeed. Honestly, like, just as a whole, I feel like Borderlands really misses the opportunity of, like, I don't know if I made this clear before, but I really wanted, like, a lot of the NPCs to represent corporations in a game. Because, like, that's the thing, though. I would definitely, like, have one or more corporations that have a bigger focus. Especially, you know, the Templar ones, the Paladins and whatnot. I feel like they deserve a bigger spotlight because they are the doll of this world. They are objectively the most heartless, horrifyingly human, like, treatment terrible of all corporations. But, at the same time, it's like, just, I feel like you can show a little bit of all the horrible capitalistic circumstances of a Borderlands world without, like, losing focus if you make a lot of the NPCs be related to them. Like, for example, the bartender could be a badass big orc lady that used to be working for the orcs, and she can tell you all about how, like, she was banished when she decided to have a kid, or when she was, like, literally experimented on to be stronger, and how a paladin broke her jaw at some point. You know, that kind of shit. Indeed.
Would be pretty funny if the ex-paladin is just kind of like there, like.
I mean, to be fair, like, I feel like there's way too many paladins for it to be the exact same, but it doesn't change the fact that if she saw time she saw Mia,
it's not the exact same, like, but more like.
I mean,
it's kind of like this.
Yes, exactly. The
secondhand
conflict, secondhand horribleness, definitely, 100%. You get me.
I wanted to say embarrassment. It's like, oh my god, they fucking did that. Ew.
It's like, it's not secondhand embarrassment, but it's secondhand guilt.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's funny too
guilt,
because
yeah.
paladins are raised to never feel guilty. Like, they are not remorseful of their actions. A character like Mia, you already saw a situation like that with Mia on Exile, in which someone said, "Hi, a paladin fucking murdered my family and shot me," and Mia's like, "Oh, that sucks. I'm not them though, so peace." It's just like, she's just like, "This doesn't affect me. I understand that you've gone through some pain, but I'm not them, so I'm just gonna get going." Like, they are not sympathetic, but with the protagonist paladin, they've actually managed to be taught a little bit of empathy. So the NPCs would probably be a little more leaning to accept them. And then in connection, Mia, you know? Also, what should I get? Incinerate upgrade or Electroboat upgrade? Both of these are
What
good.
this? Become a master of electricity with
Electrostorm. I mean, it's worth stating that none of these are really gonna help me. It's just that,
Eruption.
like, they are cool visually.
You know what? Get the more expensive one.
Nice. Spending money, baby. Alright, let's see the little video. And I mean, like, it's also cool because, like, playing as a different character would generate different conversations. Ooh, nice. I think it's a chain lightning situation. Like, if you played as the paladin character, talking with Mia would be 100% more serious and more intense. Because you both have a shared life experience. And, like, it would be... I can imagine a dialogue between them being so fucking impactful because, like... Mia has the cynical worldview that she never learned empathy, while the other one is trying to teach them that despite them being, you know, bred into fucking monsters, they can still use their, like, you know, their abilities for something good. They can still try to do better. Every single day they can try to get a little bit better. And like, and Mia telling them to their face that they're lying to themselves, they think that they can possibly be, like, think of themselves as anything else than a horrible person. And the other person like, yeah, but that doesn't change that some people love me, and I want to be the person that they see. That's cool! I like that! Fuck! Man, I'm sad.
I also like that.
I wish that I was a AAA fucking dev so I could make cool,
You know,
big-ass stories. Fucking hell.
I was just thinking,
Yes?
too, is that, you know, I think... I was thinking, like, why would the protagonist be the one empathetic and not the other way around? You know, like,
Oh, I mean,
have the
because of
protagonist.
the... I already told you, because in the background, essentially, they...
Yeah, it's the background.
I mean,
But at the same
background story.
time, I feel like, too, is like, if you would have a protagonist and have them be Mia, why would she even be there?
No, Mia wouldn't be a playable character.
You know what I
Sorry,
mean?
she would be an NPC. Sorry if I didn't
Yeah, I know.
specialize that.
I know, but I was just thinking, you know, like,
Yes. I feel like it would be nice to have, like,
Also,
Yes, sorry?
also the Ejected Loser was asking, seeing that you both are stick
agree
around a
with feeling
spectrum,
like
either
when
of you
you
also
look
get
at
this
a wall too
uncomfortable feeling
closely.
looking at the wall too closely?
I mean, maybe it's like the feud of view situation, but sometimes it's a little bit better in games, but I'm not sure if I feel that in real life now. But that's cool.
I don't know why, but when I lay in my bed and I'm close to the wall, I actually feel pretty comfortable because it's like cozy corner.
Oh, I actually
That's
know
me.
what you feel, and I definitely agree. I love me some corner. Corners are really great. Alright, time to fight the big sister. I cannot forget to use the fucking camera. It's really important.
And
Alright.
camera time.
She's gonna be like coming over, but it's gonna take a little bit while, so, you know.
The girls are
Alright, let's go.
whispering, Father.
But yeah, like, honestly, the reason why I wanted to have two rogue paladin characters is because one is a playable character, but you choose which playable character you want to play as in Borderlands. Meaning that, like, somebody might not choose the paladin, so it would be worth it for Mia to still exist, for you to still have a dialogue about empathy and the person you used to be, and, you know, if you are really worth it of helping people just because they believe you are good,
You know-
despite you not believing the same.
Well, it would be pretty interesting to
No!
think about that,
Bro!
you know, about
Come
empathy.
on! You just ruined my
Oh.
trap! What a piece
God
of
damn
shit.
it.
Damn it, and the big sister is coming, and she's gonna fucking, like... This motherfucker is right here. Oh, there she is! God damn it! All my traps
Oh,
are
no.
ruined. Fuck. Alright, let's go then.
Oh, this is gonna be hard.
It's gonna be intense then, but I suppose it's good for a final battle for with the big sisters.
Don't
Hey, God,
forget to
where's
use the camera too.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't worry, the camera, like, the camera's affecting us, so it should work. Oh, the game crashed. Okay,
Oh
so
boy. Well,
that was very anticlimactic. And I don't know, man, like, it would be really cool, not only for the sake of, like, the conversation would be more serious if you took the rogue paladin as a protagonist and you met this other, but you could have the same level of serious conversations by getting characters that are, like, you know, related to the same corporations, quote unquote. Like, if you grab the orc character, they would have
wrinkles
a more
are weird.
Yeah, wrinkles, looking at the brick walls are close. Yeah, I mean, some brick walls can be pretty fucking weird. I just got a mosquito, fuck yeah. And, like, a character that is from the Orc Corporation will have a lot more to talk about with another character that is an ex-Orc Corporation person, you know? Same thing with, like, a fucking the wizard.
You know
and
what
the
I also
witch.
really, you know what also would be pretty cool
Yes.
is that, like, I can imagine that, you know, like an ex-paladin and an ex-paladin, of course, having a conversation about empathy would be, you know, pretty impactful, but I can imagine that, like, each of the playable characters would probably have some story to tell about empathy.
Very true. I mean, no,
I
absolutely.
mean, you're living in a world
100%.
essentially full of murder, and violence and tragedy. Like,
And they would have
having
a
empathy
different
for
take. Oh,
another
the game
person.
crashed again. Jesus. They would have a different conversation to like. They have a different argument, or a different like way to suggest that sometimes what's more worthwhile is what other people think of you, even if you might have done something wrong in the past. You can still move forward and try to be better a little bit every single day. And I gotta say, the culmination of that character, like a moment for Mia finally accepting not only her past, but who she could be for other people, would be really cool if she finally cut her braids, which was also a symbol of the years of service that you have for the Paladins. And she has like short hair, and she starts wearing her armor again, because she actually cares about being protected and protecting others, and it would be fucking good. Can we get a fucking bright lights?
Can we get a
Hi, can we get a fucking like upsetting amount of like
Fuck the
high
bright
pitched
lights.
noise out here? All right, let's go. I'm gonna
You know-
try to kill that Big Daddy before he shows up. Ruins my trap. Yes.
Maybe that's probably why I fucking hate like big lights in a room, because like, you know, like you always have like a big bright light in the middle of the room that just, you know, lights up everything. I fucking hate those. I
I
hate
getcha.
having one big bright light. I always I'd rather have two smaller lights than one big one. Also, you're not streaming it for me.
Don't worry, babe.
Just
Hold
saying.
on. I'm sorry. I'm just in the middle of fighting that stupid Big Daddy that was in the way.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm trying to beat him before the little sister comes over. Oh Jesus Christ! Am I gonna get killed by the big sister? Yes, sir?
I, for example, have this one light in the I sleep next to the kitchen, which is weird. I know it's like I live in a student house, so each room in the house is essentially like, you know, a room with a person, and my room is next to the kitchen. So we have one light that essentially lights
Gotcha.
the entire kitchen. And I hate that one because I can essentially see it really quickly in my room.
I get you. I mean, honestly,
So,
I love that you have like
I
very,
love this.
very small, very cozy lights. Come on, die. Switch to the boom, big boom. Let's go. Is she dead? Oh, now she's dead. Fuck yeah. She ended up
used
falling
the
for my
thing,
traps
right?
after all. I used. Oh my god, I didn't use the thing. Reload the save, baby. Fucking hell.
I said it before, but then it crashed.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Honestly, I had the camera prepared before. But what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah.
Get out!
It's like you had it prepared before, now you gotta do it
Indeed.
again.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, with all these traps working, she's gonna get her ass kicked, so, you know. She doesn't stand a ghost of a chance. Shit, I forgot to set up my turrets. Come on. Come on. Oh, max the even increase. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Alright, this should be a good distraction
Oh,
for
that
her.
is perfect.
And I'm gonna keep fucking her ass. Let's go. Fuck you. Man, I love the sound. The sound design of these enemies is so cool. Alright, all my turrets are kicking her ass. I can take a, like, you know, take a step back. Enjoy myself. Die. Come on. Fuck yeah. She's done. Well, that was fucking awesome. I mean, either way, like, just very cool. Like, honestly, the bottom line is, I feel like the medium of Borderlands storytelling, you can tell such interesting, intense stories while also being an otherwise vulgar and silly and even comedic moment at times. Okay. Oh shit! I used the medkit. The fucking splicer killed me after I survived the
how
big
did that
sister.
happen?
I used the medkit, but I guess I wasn't fast enough. Oh, damn shame.
Ah,
Silly. Very
boo.
silly.
Silly old me.
Silly in me. Also, fuck, when the sun is outside, I hurt my eyes, make you feel spit stuff and overstimulated. Yeah, I don't like the sun. Honestly, like, the sun makes
Fuck the
everything
sun.
worse. Fuck the sun.
This
It's
is-
too bright.
This
too
is, you know,
hot.
it sucks because like sometimes I do actually like sitting in the sun,
I mean, that's my choice. That's
but
a
I don't like
casual
looking
thing.
at the sun.
I feel like it's especially
that's,
better
like,
like
my
an afternoon
choice,
sun, you know?
Yeah, like honestly, for late afternoon sun is probably my favorite, or like early morning sun because it's
Understandable.
not too bright and it's not too warm, and yeah.
Oh, what the? There you are, you little shit. Oh, I missed. Damn. He dodged me. Oh, there he is. Now he's fucked. Oh my god, he teleported inside the fucking Big Daddy body, so the Big Daddy body's just
I mean, I've
rumbled.
been essentially like
Nice.
hanging out in the garden or at the balcony, just kind of sitting in the sun, which is kind of nice.
Man, old man situations. I love it. Oh, big boy.
Yeah,
Come on.
like a little. I only like the sun when I sit in it like a little lizard.
Nice. I mean, sometimes being like old and just enjoying your time is good.
Well, I guess you could say like a little frog. In a
Yeah,
way.
true. Not in a lily pad and whatever, but very comfy either way. Alright, I'm just
No, I'm
spending all
sitting-
my
I'm, like, sitting
money
on a
on
rock,
supplies
sun.
because I have so
I just
much
want to
of
be a
it.
little vampire in peace.
To be fair,
is
I feel you,
incredibly
man. I
valid.
don't get much sun at all. I'm
Oh,
kind
man,
of like
gonna-
anti-sun. Yeah, sorry?
It's really funny because my old housemate used to call me a vampire because I'd be
You white.
sitting in the fucking dining room gaming, and he would just like come home from work and it would just be almost completely dark outside, and I just forget to like turn on the lights.
Oh my god, babe. That is like, I feel like that's less of a symptom of just like, it's just you being your regular autistic ass of not like realizing that something changed. I don't know if you remember, but you kind of do the same when you like, when you get home and you forget to take off your pants. Like, you're supposed to be relaxed. You're home. You can just remove your pants and go like, and wear more comfortable stuff, but you just stay on your pants and stuff. That's a very autistic
It's like
thing
forgetting. It's like forgetting to eat. I've actually been doing that more often now. I just like come home and the first thing I do is change my clothes. But
a
also
good
because
idea.
like I guess I've been working this the entire day and I'm like sweaty and I have the uniform of my work and yeah.
Alright, also,
I
check
fucking-
this out. We're finally progressing. I'm fucking
Oh,
luring the guy
boy.
in with the good. Oh shit, he's gonna be fighting. Never mind. I thought he was gonna get in, but whoops. I forgot he summons a bunch of dudes. Let's fucking do this then. Wait, also, I can change my fucking, I should change my fucking, where is it? I
Also,
can
dejected loser, I am also pale as fuck.
Oh yeah, you're pale? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm pale, but that's not my natural skin color in a sense. Like, I can tell that if I actually, like, fucking dress myself well, I'd be good. Also, should I buy the Incinerate 2? Incinerate 3, I
Fuck
mean.
it.
Let's go. Let's check this out. Now, even stronger. My goodness. Okay, also, it's pretty cool that in Bioshock Infinite, people turn into skeletons when you incinerate them. It's kind of cool. Nice. Let's fucking go.
Is there more you can buy?
There might be, but right now I'm kind of focused on fighting here, and so oof, damn. Okay, come on, switch to this.
yeah.
Okay, I have officially like maximized my thing here, and also I'm done with all the big sisters in the game, so little sisters, so I can change this. Let me see what I can get here. Electrostorm, blah blah blah. Let me see. Drill power, no. See, sports boost. I mean, I could get this and move faster, honestly. It's like slightly,
Ooh,
but it works.
faster would be nice.
It would
but...
be. I'm trying to get through this faster, so okay, let me save here so they don't forget that. You're pale as fuck. I mean, honestly, your persona is also pale as fuck, so that fits. Honestly, it's nice. You and your persona, it's same. I mean, I feel like I could totally get more sun in the future in my life. Just like, you know, going out more into parks and stuff, but like, the world is so fucking noisy out here where I live. It's just not nice to go out. I don't like it.
You know, I feel like I mean, I was like sitting in the sun this morning and like I was texting Morgan, you're like, oh, I'm having fun, like just chilling and stuff. And I guess I was thinking that, you know, here in the Netherlands, if you live in a nice neighborhood, it's actually fairly nice. You just sit outside in your garden and...
Oh yeah, check this out, by the way. Look at this. Demi Delta. Look at that. He's being lured by the thing other way. Look at this.
Perfect, son. You reel him in.
Oh my
Now,
god.
use that console there to take a gene sample. It should print up a
This
genetic
fucking
key
thing, I swear.
automatically.
Ew, is that his face?
It feels like it's a head, but I can't
it
tell if it's facing back. Honestly, it's a really disgusting model. Like, you can see a fucked up mutated ear in here, but like, you can't really understand. You can only see its shape, and also it's long. You know, it's elongated. Like, this isn't. It's like it's a fucking sea slug now. It's grotesque for sure. Alright, and now we get the extract his genetic sample to get out of here, finally. Oh my god, that's gross. Oh, he moves so... Ugh.
Oh, ew.
Ugh, gross. Very gross. Very, very gross.
I don't like that at
Indeed.
all.
Ooh, what a disgusting creature. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, there it is. Yoink. What? Got it. Fuck yeah.
You got
Finally,
the key to
Lamb's hideout.
Eleanor's down there. Now just head out to the Oxyphil station and use it.
Fuck new phones for not having headphones. What? Wait,
That's whack.
some new phones don't have headphone
Sample
jacks?
disposal button on the panel
Indeed.
in front of you.
Oh wait,
There's a
oh yeah,
massive
no, like
jolt
I mean,
of
I guess like I
electricity
have
in the tank.
earplug
More
head
than enough to
jacks,
kill
but
me. Whatever I may say
Right.
to dissuade you.
So now I
do
have the
not
final
listen.
decision of
The man
sparing
whose
someone
voice
in the
you hear
game.
now is long gone.
it's long
As my mind
gone.
fades, I find my thoughts turn to the suffering that Eleanor will be made to endure, and I am overcome with pity. But I can only offer my feeble prayers. Perhaps after my death, you can do more.
Indeed.
Now, please, I ask you to grant me peace.
Now,
Goodbye, my friend.
do I kill him like he requested before he went insane, or do I just ignore him and leave? This horrible monstrosity that has tried to kill me every single step of the way. It's
Kill him.
Kill him? All right then. The button is really hard to find. There it is. It is not pretty, but it's peace. You know, like that's the most interesting thing about this is like it's hard to think of what's the right choice to do here. Like it's hard to think of what's a good thing and what's a bad thing. Oh, his body's slowly sinking. Jesus Christ. Disgusting. They did a very good job at making something disgusting while you can't even see it. I gotta say. Like they did a really good job with this design.
Hi, Espuff.
Hey, Espop,
That
hello.
was disgusting.
Yeah, we've been streaming for a very long time, but like it's just I figured that since Red was like streaming herself, people wouldn't show up.
Oh, she had a nap. It's
Makes
fine.
sense. You also missed us talking a lot about OC and other kind of content stuff and shit. It's been fun. It's been wacky. And also putting a horrible monstrosity out of his misery, out of our misery too. Yep. I mean, honestly, like the funny thing is like you know, when it comes to the best kind of ethical questions, is like you don't know for sure what's the good answer and what's the bad answer, because like
I hate
The
those
Oxyphil
answers.
station,
I hate those
but
questions
don't
so
be
much
fooled
because
by the
like
facade. This
I-
is the way in. Use that key now.
you don't know what's the
I
right
guess-
thing
I
to
guess
say,
my-
you know, the right thing to do.
I guess my little autistic ass is like I like when things are right or just wrong.
A
It's
black and
easy.
white.
It's
The trolley question.
I mean that is literally
Yeah, Kim is very angry at the trolley problem. That's for
that is
sure.
literally like I am really angry about the trolley problem because I just want to save everyone.
I get it, babe. I mean, nobody makes you play Prey then, because you fucking lose your mind. That game is one massive trolley problem, and I love it.
Yeah, and I hate it.
Indeed. Right. Okay.
That's
so
that's why I just like let Morgan play it, and then Morgan asks me the question. I'm like, you do it.
you do it. I don't want to choose. Like it's the kind of game where there's no definitive best ending, and I really enjoy that. Fuck, New Vegas is some really good fucking ethical questions. Honestly, some situations, you know, that it's hard to think about. Like you don't understand.
You can't save everyone, Kim. What is it gonna be? The mother or the fetus? The mother, duh.
Hell yeah, baby.
Silly thing to say, but like sometimes your brain just kind of like goes wump.
Wump. All right.
Yeah,
Well, I
wump.
mean, overall, like, I think this was a very good episode either way. Last time we're probably gonna start at the beginning, like at the top of the elevator, but still. But like, honestly, I'm very hyped for this because not only I've really enjoyed this gameplay, I have all the tools that you have at your disposal in this game. This final level has some pretty cool fights.
Persephone.
Indeed, Persephone Detention Facility. This final
Yeah,
level
as
has
much as I
some
really wanna
really cool parts, and we
As
can
much
wrap
as
it
I
up
really
here.
want to
but-
finish this today, like I gotta be up at like
in
8
mid
a.m. in the
checkpoint.
morning, and the last thing I want is like working again with 5 hours of sleep.
Indeed, but also check this out. This is a fucking like something made on like a fucking, you know, a fucking ravine under the ocean. A fucking, what's the word for that again? Oh, you can see stars. Like it's like a fucking cliffside. I'm surprised it's glowing under it, but like
Holy shit!
it's a really
That
cool
is
place to
so
end the game,
cool.
and it's just like Lamb essentially took this place over once she was banished here, and she essentially amassed power, essentially took over the city. Eventually took over the city.
Whoa.
And this is a pretty fucking cool, epic conclusion for the game, gotta say. And I feel like this is a good time to end the episode. What do you think, babe?
I didn't really fully either.
Indeed.
However, whenever I see things such as veganism
Oh,
versus eating
I guess you're
animal
reading.
products, that is a good example of something that's morally gray. There's no good or bad, both has good and some has its bad when it comes to living in a capitalistic
Yeah, I mean,
hellhole.
a lot of
yeah,
people wish
it's
that they
like,
lived in
I mean,
a
I
world
guess
that
like,
was black and white. Like, a lot of people want to think that there's just right and wrong, and they view the world through very myopic lens, but that is simply not the case that we live in.
yeah, it sucks because
I wonder,
like
Delta,
people.
do you know
Oh.
why you are here? Have you any idea what my daughter has given you? As I watch you now, I envy your ignorance.
Daddy's home.
You still believe.
You still believe. I mean, you're still talking, so I might as well continue this section for a bit, but, you know, a lot of people...
No, like I guess it sucks to see that, you know, like for example, like with like vegan clothes and stuff. It's like it's good to see that, you know, they're trying to like reuse products and stuff, but like
They actually
sometimes
believe that they can rid themselves of the suffering of animals in the real world. That
vegan food
animals
is so
don't suffer as a part of life.
fucking yeah. Yeah, that too. It's like a lot of things are very like expensive. Like for example, like if you got some bio veggies or whatever, it's like, yeah, sure, it's like better for the environment, but at the same time, it's like I understand why a lot of like vegan and biological food is more expensive because, you know, it takes more resources and it's like more expensive to make. But we're gonna get that one.
I'm trying. Ow. That was bad. Well, I mean, I wanted to finish up the walkthrough, but I guess you're still talking.
I know.
I mean, this is a nice little microcosm to what's gonna happen soon. I mean, do you remember,
You know what?
like...
Sure.
Yes, sir?
This is like a good time to just stop it here.
Indeed. I mean, do you remember that section in Borderlands 2 where you finally find Control Core Angel and you can see the tubes of iridium being like, you know, just led into her?
Oh my fucking god, is that all?
This is Adam. Just being flowed
Holy
into poor old Eleanor.
shit.
But yeah, anyways, like, legit though, this is fucking awesome one with her. So cool. And this is a pretty good place to stop, yeah, I think. Thanks everybody for watching this episode. Let's go.